Hey, guess what? I'm Shaggy Tudo. And I'm the other guy. And we want you to remember where to go for the greatest podcast right on Carnival Spirits. It's a YouTube channel, and you'll get right to it.
Hello, creeps. It's me, John Kassir, the voice of the Crypt Keeper. Sending a shout out to the BeastMaster and the Juggalo family at Spirits of the Dark Carnival. And you can find them dead or alive at Carnival Spirits. They're dying to see you there.
Shout out Carnival Spirits. Go Green and Mr. 505.
Yo, it's your boy Trey Pound. Shout out to the fucking Carnival Spirits of this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Trey Pound in this bitch. Chop, chop.
The gathering was peaceful, although one marcher did engage in some extremely ugly hate speech against the Bureau. But who can blame them?
What up, Juggalos? Grab my Fago and we'll get this show on the road.
We got BeastMasteR coming up next.
Honestly, this is crazy because I didn't know BeastMasteR rapped like that. I thought it was dope, man. He kind of creates that immersive world, kind of like storytelling universe. It was dope. That's one of the ones you got to sit back and just absorb the message and shit. It was dope. I loved it.
This is BeastMasteR.
Woo!
Carnival Spirits.
With your own eyes.
Son of a bitch. We got Carnival Spirits.
Carnival Spirits, hey!
Of the grill.
Let's
Yeah, let's get it.
You're watching Carnival Spirits.
Subscribe! Subscribe! Know what I'm saying?
What is up, Carnival Spirits? Ooh, we are back. We are live. We are up in this motherfucker today, like we are every Saturday afternoon. Welcome to the show. We got a great show in store for y'all today. And man, a lot going on. I'm super excited about today's special guest. Is a good homie of mine. And as always, there's a bunch of current events to discuss. So we'll see who else drops by. And today we're going to talk about a lot of music. Big surprise, right? Yeah, it's another Saturday afternoon here on the Dirt Ball. And we're back again together on the BeastMasteR Show. Shout out to all you guys in the live chat right now. I appreciate you all, and I definitely am looking forward to your interaction today. I want to hear from you. Definitely going to be asking you guys for feedback. I'm curious what you guys think about some of these things that we're going to talk about today. And, you know, the title of today's video, the number one subject on the agenda for myself is the 9-year anniversary of my album, RHINOGLYPHICS. Every September 1st, we celebrate RHINOGLYPHICS' birthday. And this year, my debut album turns 9, which is crazy. 2012. You know, the world was supposed to end in 2012, and I was just putting out my first album. Luckily, you know, the world didn't end, just like it didn't end with the Y2K, and it didn't end with the Heaven's Gate comet. You know, it didn't end with the fall of the Berlin Wall. Lots of motherfucking crazy turn of events in this life. I'm just looking for my little slice out here, you know, trying to make this this existence worthwhile you know, my creative expression, as you will. I have been a poet, a writer, for damn near most of my life. I've been writing, creative writing. Way back in the day, I would write poems and short stories, and I think it was in high school. I joined like one of the literary magazine clubs, you know, where you would submit your creative writing, and it would go into a newsletter or a, you know, a book of students' work. And there was this one year, might have been my senior year, maybe my junior year. I submitted so much content, artwork, like illustrations and poetry, that like it was like a big joke. Like half of the book was all me and all these other students, but I had a lot of shit in there. So clearly, as a young man, I was itching to write and put out music, and well, music came later. First, it was just, you know, writing, and yes, I was also putting out comic strips and comic books back then. All things I like to do, but you know, fast forward all the way up to 2012, I finally release my debut full-length album, and I call it RHINOGLYPHICS. All right, and it is a long album, like 18 tracks of original hip hop with original production, mostly from one of my good friends, Joe, who's originally from Buffalo, New York, and we met in Boston. We worked together for several years, and he relocated to California, and then eventually landed in Miami, and he is an incredible producer. He goes by the name Instrumentals. Shout out to Joe Instrumentals for producing 14, I believe, 14 out of 18 beats on my album, and the rest were actually produced by Ra right here. What up, Jet? I do appreciate everyone's contributions to RHINOGLYPHICS. I spent the better part of 3 years crafting the rhymes, and then I recorded it all and put it out on September 1st, 2012. And I actually, you know, I did this. You know, as everyone knows, Carnival Spirits is reaching its 10-year anniversary this year. So back in 2012, this was like Carnival Spirits' first year as a YouTube channel, and I was, you know, contributing to that as well as writing and recording my album, which was super exciting. Because now, you know, 10 years later, or not, I'm sorry, 9 years later, I am currently embarking on the follow-up, on the sophomore release of RHINOGLYPHICS. So it's super exciting, and I know it takes me long enough, right? Clearly, I've been busy, and you guys who have been following Carnival Spirits all this time, you guys know my resume. Okay, I've been here. I've been doing the damn thing, but I got more raps to spit. And but yeah, so you know, right now it's 3:30. I'm about to introduce today's special guest, and we're going to get into that special guest segment of the episode, and then we'll circle back and we'll talk more about RHINOGLYPHICS a little bit later, or maybe we'll talk about it with the guest as well. But I'm eager to get a conversation going here, and I think you guys are going to enjoy this one because This individual is a pleasure, and it is my pleasure to introduce. Let me pull up the screen. All right, so this is how we're doing it today. The unveiling of today's special guest, the one and only KMB, the sexy ninja of C Plus Studios. There he is. And here, yeah, brother.
Yo.
Hey.
Hey. I saw the cowboy hat and I was just like, yeah, that cowboy hat. I never wear that hat anymore. I just wore it for that one picture, and it just stuck ever since.
So basically, that hat is clickbait because no one ever sees you wearing it, but they're like, oh, look at this hat. Like,
yeah, dude. Like, I always wear this hat, my movies hat, and like, or what ICP hat, or my another hat, but never wear that hat, even though it's on the thumbnail of a lot of my shows.
Movies. Oh my goodness. So look, if you guys aren't familiar with KMB, the sexy ninja, if you guys aren't already subscribed to C Plus Studios, you got to change that, and we'll make sure I drop links in the description. We'll get you guys connected.
Thank you.
We'll get you guys connected. This is your special guest interview. We're gonna dig deep into your projects and your brand. But and I just want to say, spoiler alert, this is going to be on some nerd shit.
Oh yeah,
we always enjoy that. Talking about music and a lot of movies and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's a pleasure to have you on, man. It's been a long time coming. Obviously we've been planning this like all flipping year, and it's finally happened.
Oh yeah, dude. I was like, when the day came, I looked at the calendar. Right on my calendar back there, it's just big letters, BeastMaster. It's on that calendar.
Hell yeah. I told the audience last week that I actually did a little switcheroo because we had you scheduled for last week originally. And I just felt I needed to have someone who attended the gathering with me as a guest to help me recap the gathering. So we just kind of like bumped you to this week, and you were really generous about that. So I appreciate your flexibility.
Well, all good. And plus, too, I wanted to hear some gathering stories and news because I really wanted to go, but my work got in the way of that big time. But I'm actually going to be attending Camp Zool here in November. So
nice. See, I don't know who's going to that. I have a few friends I suspect would go because they're hardcore Zooligans, but you know what I mean? A camping trip. Not everyone's capable of making road trips like that and taking vacations like that. So that's dope that you're going. I can't wait to hear your recap.
Well, the crazy thing about this whole trip is I really don't travel. The last time I traveled was back in the Gathering Juggalos back in 2006. My first and last time I ever went anywhere out of New Mexico or Arizona, and this is a big trip. But my homie Colin, he came up to me. He's like, "Hey, Camp Zool." I was like, I don't know. Then like the next day he showed up and he goes, "Bitch, I bought the plane tickets. I bought the tickets for the thing. We're fucking going." And I was like, all right.
Well, that's one way to do it. Pull the trigger, buy your homie a ticket, dig it. That's a lot of times that's how I end up going to concerts. My best friend's like, yo, there's a show coming around. I just bought the tickets. I'm like, all right, I'll go.
Yeah, it's
a good time.
Yeah, it's a pretty stacked weekend because we're going to see the Suicide Boys too before we go to Camp Zool.
Ooh, you got a lineup. When's Camp Zool going down?
I believe November 11th, 12th, and 13th or something. It's a 2-day event and one overnight to sleep to camp.
Right, and then maybe like a pre-party. I heard they usually have like a parking lot party or whatever the night before.
Oh yeah, but the gathering though, like I did watch your show, and I was just like, man, I'm so jelly. I just
show, man. I tell you that I was so nervous about that performance. Like I'm just being honest, because it's been a decade since I rapped in front of an audience, and so I was out of shape, but. All the rehearsing, everything, like I really only lost my place like one time on like the second song and on the first verse. And after I got over that, everything else went fucking smooth and I fucking felt great about it. And yeah, it was such a fun experience, you know, rapping at the gathering. There's nothing like it.
I did a show here, like, let's say, in Flagstaff about like 5 years ago, and the homie called me up. He's like, "Hey, man, you want to come perform?" And I was like, "Oh, hell yeah, I'm an OG. I could do that." I didn't practice my set. I didn't like. I forgot all the words to my songs. I got I got up on stage. I was like, "Blood, guts, murder, shit."
I didn't have a hard time like remembering the words, but it's just I have so much energy. I don't know what to do with myself. I want to jump around and mosh, but then I lose my breath. So it's like it's a real balance of wills, you know, willpower to perform. I don't know. That's really just not my forte. You know, I like to write and I love recording. And so performing is a challenge for me, but everybody who showed up like was super supportive, and people had fun, and you know I got a lot of compliments from it, and it just felt good, you know. And then after we got that over with, shit, I had the rest of the gathering just a party, and it felt so good to have no responsibility, and you know, nothing to have to, you know, plan for and worry about, just making sure I get to main stage on time, or you know, try to foil their plans to confuse us by switching, you know, stages and shit.
That's dope. With you performing, is that what inspired you to do another album? Like,
oh, no,
you got that like.
I've been working on this new album for a while. The performance was spur of the moment because I just happened to see the homies from Midwest United Juggalos promoting like an underground stage, like a campsite stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's perfect because those type of jump offs are really fun, and I've performed at tons of them. There were obviously there's like, you know, what is it? I forget what the different names for all these different stages. You know what I mean? Like Club Chaos and Studio. I'm sorry, Area 17 is what they called one of the stages, and that used to be called something of Shangri-La. But anyways, yeah, I love doing that because my songs are written for Juggalos specifically, so that is my core audience. There's just no better feeling than rapping those specific Juggalo agenda tracks for a Juggalo audience, and yeah.
No, I feel that, especially Juggalo music in particular, because that's what I do. You know, I have songs that I'd be like a Blood, Guts, and Murder, definitely for Juggalos. I got the song called Wicked Shit, and it's a funny ass song that I really like to play. It's actually now the intro song for that Juggalo vlog show where I do all my reviews, because I just felt like it just represents me. It's like, here I am in the place to be, Mr. K&B. You can't fuck with me. Extra sexy, extraordinary. My palms are hairy. Your mama popped my cherry. You know?
Ouch. Excellent. I dig it. That is cool, man. Like, I do like, you know, having like music to be able to lace over, you know, multimedia, you know, content. It's a nice thing. There's a track on my album called Animals that features a good friend of mine, you know, Reverend Television. He went by the name 50 Dead at the time. We almost got that track like officially submitted to be a wrestling theme song for an independent league here in Massachusetts, or
Dope.
at least New England. I don't remember the league that we were shopping it out to, but it never actually ended up happening. But we were shopping out that song to be a wrestler's theme song, officially to be played when he enters the ring. And you know what I mean? It would be like us rapping while he's like, you know, puffing his chest out and, you know, disrespecting his opponent and, you know, spitting at the audience.
Yeah, when I used to, I was looking at doing like a little bit of a comeback and getting back into wrestling. And I remember reaching out to McNasty, because McNasty has a song, Hollywood. And it's like, bitch, I'm so Hollywood. And it's basically like a track for Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And I thought the theme was so great because what I wanted to do coming back wise was wrestle as K&B the Sexy Ninja and tell people like, bitch, I'm so Hollywood. So like, I remember I was looking to do that, but that kind of just fell through the cracks because, there's really not that much wrestling here in Flagstaff. It's all down in Phoenix, Arizona. But there used to be a big wrestling league here, and that's what I used to do. I was the champ for like God, I think like 2 years. I held the title.
The champ. We talk about when we talk about movies, I hear your passion about Rocky, and I see how that translates. Now that I understand that you're a wrestler and all these things you do, like that spirit of Rocky in you, never giving
up. Well, like it's crazy when people ask me, like, what I tell them is like, I did professional wrestling, I do a vlog, I do a podcast, I rap, I make music, and I do this, and they're like, oh my God, like you have a whole. I was like, yeah, man. I when I learn something, I have to learn something new, and also filmmaking is something that I've always been passionate about, something I've always wanted to do. I made a short movie with my daughter. It's on our channel now. This for C+ Studios Originals, and it's a short film. And originally, it was supposed to be a comedy, but then it turned into like a horror movie at the end. Yeah. So like we went shooting one day, and the whole concept was like, it's up high, down low, to the side, too slow. Like that was the premise of the story. So we went through where I antagonized my daughter, where I'm like, hey, honey, and I do up high, down low, and I'm like, too slow. Then during the whole movie, she's plotting. The short film, she's plotting to get her revenge. And originally, the original ending was supposed to be her ripping one of my comic books, because comic books are my life as well. And I had my brother on, like, us filming this, and he was like, no, what happened this? And what if she has her hair like this, and she looks like she's from The Ring and whatnot, and this and that. And all of a sudden, like, it just went from being, like, really silly, then all of a sudden to really, really freaking dark.
Yeah, I like that idea of like independent filmmaking, just making a movie and like all of a sudden someone loses an eye or a hand. And, all right, genre change. It's horror now because we're not using that footage.
Oh no, and like my brother helped with a lot of like the camera work. So where we're at is this playground, and he shimmied up this side of the slide. So he's like on the slide holding the camera at a perfect angle just to get her and this and that. And I'm like, all right, set. I'm like, hold it. Now, then he dropped. Bam.
Nice. Yeah, so I just dropped the link to C+ Studios YouTube channel in the chat, so you guys got it. Make sure you subscribe and check out some of this content. Check out the music. Check out the videos. Check out the reviews. There's something you're really good about. You're really good about reviewing like everything that comes out individually. Like you're making these quick reviews when singles drop, albums drop, music videos drop. Just I almost not rely on you, but like if ever I miss an announcement, there's sure to be a C+ Studios review thumbnail post, promoting your video that crosses my feed. So it keeps me very up to speed. And, if you guys are like trying to follow the underground, C+ Studios is a good resource because you really do cover everything. And not to say that I watch every review, because that's not my style. But if there's something out there I'm interested in and somebody's talking about it, I usually click that fucking video. And so anytime you cover stuff I'm interested in, yeah, I watch your reviews, man. It's cool.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, and the concept of that Juggalo vlog started with, like, if you look at the very first that Juggalo vlog, it covers the Wraith, like the day that album, how it changed my life. And originally,
I remember that one. That one,
the original concept was to talk about how being a Juggalo affected my life and talking about Juggalo stories and whatnot. And like later on, one of my homies was like, "Hey, why don't you do reviews for albums, like underground albums?" And I was like, I don't know, man. And I started doing them, and I realized some of them got long-winded. So I switched it up again, and I was just like, I was like, man, I like them. But they're too long. They're too, I'm a very like all right, let's get it done, get it, get the review out there. Let's blow this person up. So I made it upon myself to get these reviews under 2 minutes. I'm like, somebody has 2 minutes to spare to, listen to a review. And if I talk
is
fast,
2 minutes enough time, you think? Like not 5 minutes, 2 minutes? Like you really
yeah, I do keep them short just because I think somebody's like, bam. And usually when people go to my reviews, they usually like, oh man, we love when you go because you're like, blah, 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 blah. You're very energetic and whatnot. And doing that for 5 minutes, I think would just be too much.
Yeah, you're right. And you know what? Like there's definitely like a formula. I'm sure of it. There is a formula for success when it comes to YouTube. And I think it's pretty well known. I've made it very clear, and it's obvious. The proof is in the pudding that I don't follow like trends or I don't do best practices. Like if it's actually like more beneficial to make a shorter standalone video, and something that's easily digestible and something that makes you want to come back for more. Like I'm here like doing a 4 or 5 hour long stream where I'm like hiding all of my good content inside of this long ass fucking stream that you got to watch and scrub through or sit or suffer through if you want to find out. Like, I don't give a shit. Like straight up, like just like on my album, I got a song called Bull Weevil. All right. And by the way, I plan on giving you guys a lot of fun facts and Easter eggs from RHINOGLYPHICS today. This is the day. This is the anniversary of my album.
That's dope. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, man. But I got to tell y'all, the song Bull Weevil is totally about like being a Juggalo rapper or just being an underground like wannabe. Like there's a lot, and even in the song Pigeonholed, where that's all about trying to make music and the cutthroat style of the jungle that it is out there, and just all the underhandedness and backstabbing and like crabs in a barrel, just everyone trying to get their star to shine. And
oh yeah.
It actually kind of, I penned it so it's like an accusation of like, look at all you motherfuckers. But really when I wrote it, I was writing it as a expression of my own insecurity. Like who am I? I'm just some schmo. I'm just putting out my creative expression. Like it's just, this is my word stuff. These are my songs. Like I'm just a drop in the bucket. Like, you know what I mean? But and there's that fine line between confidence and cockiness, right? And so you got people out there that are overly cocky with very little to show for it, and then you got like just really talented motherfuckers that are out there grinding and they just never get their due. They just they never make. It's like they never quite get noticed enough, or they just can't rally support enough, or for some reason they can't connect with people, or they can't go viral, or it's just all these things that motherfuckers are trying to do, and yet how easily do we get pigeonholed and just written off like, oh, you are so disposable, like your song sucks, I ain't gonna listen to your album. It's all insecurity that I came up with, but I put it out there as a blanket statement about the entire flippin' scene that I'm trying to be a part of. It's not exactly all fucking what's the expression? It's not all puppy dogs and puppy dog tails and ice cream.
Oh yeah, dude, it's like, and that's why for a lot of the reviews, of course I'll do, the ICPs, Twisteds, always, like the main stage ones, but I try to dig deep into the underground community because there is ninjas out there I find, or ninjas who like message me. They're like, hey man, I caught your review for what you did for so and so. Could you check out my stuff? I'm like, oh hell yeah, man.
Because you know what you're doing is like a really good thing. For musicians, getting a review is awesome, because that gets more eyes on your shit. I mean, there ain't nothing greater than a good review. I mean, look at Yelp, for crying out loud. Like that's every small business's worst fear is getting a bad Yelp review or an unjustified bullshit Karen fucking diatribe about how fucking horrible your staff is.
Yeah, and for me, like a lot, some of the criticism I get for my reviews sometimes is that, oh, you're too overly eagerly positive, and I'm like, yeah, there's a reason for that, because I don't believe in shitting on anyone. I don't believe in like tearing down people, because this is an art. This is somebody who took time on that art to make that art. And if it's dope, I'm definitely going to review it. And the only time I did something like a negative review was towards Tom McDonald. And oh my God, the shitstorm I got on that.
What do you mean? So you made a like a bad review? Like you gave him a bad review, and
it was for that stupid Dear. Yeah, it was that stupid Dear Slim song. Where he's like, he I guess he bought this beat from Eminem, so he slapped Eminem's name on it, said Eminem produced it, and it's a song called Dear Slim, and he acts like Eminem through the whole thing. He's like Stan in a way. Then,
so did he buy a Dr. Dre beat? Is that what happened, or he?
It's an NFT or something like that. Like it was something like he.
Is it a beat that Eminem already rapped over? Is that what it is?
No, it's something he produced, like actually made, and it was out there, and I guess it was like free game, and I guess he spent.
So there was an Eminem beat that was out there, and so he went and copped that beat, and then made an obnoxious song towards Eminem with it.
Yeah, because honestly, dude, I really don't like Tom McDonald. I just don't, dude, and like
I don't like him either, but he amuses me. Like his audacity amuses me, Like sometimes I watch him like a train wreck.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Because people send me his stuff all the time, and I'm like, nah, man. I was like, there's too much negativity out there in the world. I don't want to give it that. But then
people send you requests, like people send you stuff.
Oh yeah,
review. That's cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and my door's always open.
Not just a rapper like, hey, this is my shit, but people send you stuff like, yo, here's something that came out. Check it out, review it. Like,
oh yeah, like I think a really cool one was the movie Fat Man, the one we talked about.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, and how I actually am now friends with the directors of that film, and. Yeah, because it was funny. I just did that. I watched the movie. I was like, I just got to do a review for this. This movie's too dope not to do a review. I did it, and I just sent it off in Twitter world, and they reached back to me and they're like, hey, man. And like a couple of the actors from the movie were like, hey. I was like, oh, okay, cool,
Yeah, everyone likes a review of their shit. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's cool sometimes because now I have phone numbers that I never people I looked up to. Like I text DJ Clay and I'm like,
I was just gonna say you got Mel Gibson's phone number.
Oh, not yet though. He's safe right now.
Oh shit. That right there would be the interview of a lifetime. Get Mel Gibson,
man,
motherfucker. What would you ask him? What would you even fucking ask Mel Gibson?
I'd be like, all right, man, I know this is an old hat, but the Jewish thing, what's up with that? Like, I know this is old hat. Yeah, dude. But I've been trying, and the biggest thing too that I try really hard is interviews, like trying to get people on. And I know, like for you, you said when you try to schedule people and whatnot, scheduling is the biggest one because
I've been lucky so far, and the BeastMasteR show is only once a week, so. If you have a Saturday free, and you're a content provider or a musician, rapper, or whatever that is in my circle of friends, then I'm trying to get all my homies on the BeastMasteR show one at a time.
One at a time. And I would say the biggest interview we have is of course Shaggy 2 Dope solo interview that we did a long time 2 years ago now.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. That one's funny. It's one of my favorite stories because no one knew what was going on when we got there. So we showed up and we was at the Red Club down in Phoenix or Mesa, yeah. And so we were walking up to the venue. Shaggy was walking out with his crew, and Ouija was with him, and he didn't have his face paint on. He was walking out, and me, Big Daddy, and Jimbo were walking towards the venue. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to front. I haven't told this part of the story publicly, but I froze because I saw Shaggy 2 Dope. I froze, and I didn't say anything. I just walked right past him. I was like, You know, I was just because I was like, like he walked off. They were going off to get some food, and Big Daddy's like, "That was him, wasn't it?" I was like, yeah. Well, why didn't you say anything? I was like, I got fucking scared. I was just like, one of my heroes, you know. Then when he finally came, when they start walking back, and I was like this little weird, like it was funny. Like I went from being like pretty confident to like, Mr. T Dope, we're here for C Plus Studios, and we're supposed to do an interview. And he goes, and he's like, oh, and they looked at each other like, do you know who this is? Like, no, fuck it, coming to the bus. I was like, oh, okay.
They're like, we don't know who this is, but come on in anyway.
Yeah. And so,
great response.
so we go in there, and I'm setting up and whatnot, and I'm trying really hard to set up this stuff and be professional, and I'm like, oh my God, how do I break the ice with Shaggy? How do I break the ice with Shaggy? And I know he's a big Star Wars nut like I am, and
yeah, big time.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, and I hate The Last Jedi. I'm putting it out there. I hate that movie more than anything in itself. So the first thing I said, the first thing I was like, yes, I was like, so Shaggy, what you think of The Last Jedi? And he's like, oh man, I love that movie, blah blah. I was like, oh fuck. God damn it. So I'm just sitting there, he's going on. Then I was like, I tried to change the conversation. I was like, hey, did you watch the Royal Rumble? He goes, oh yeah, bro. So we started talking about wrestling. Then I finally got my nerves cooled down, and then we did the interview, and I got to meet Ouija before he left. That was dope, and it was just like, it was crazy because I was so damn nervous in the beginning, and I just like Big Daddy still gives me shit for freezing, for being like, hi, Mr. Too Dope, like, you know, I'm just some podcaster trying to get an interview here.
Oh man, you know what? I don't know what the problem is, because I've been sending the link to join to a couple people that I said I would, and one of them is Politicize, because Politicize has been on the BeastMaster show. Politicize has been on C Plus Studios. Politicize went on a huge, like, you know, underground media tour, you know, to promote his Riot album, which I actually where'd I put it? Oh, I got the poster for it. I'm about to put up. But anyways, Facebook Messenger won't let me send him a flipping message. Like it's erroring, you know. It's it's giving me the red exclamation point of doom. So, but other people are getting the message, so I don't know what the problem is. I apologize to Politicize publicly. I can't even invite you to join if I wanted to, because Messenger won't let me. So,
but hey, you know, doesn't mean we're not going to hang out with him, because we were talking. He saw the movie reviews we did. Well, the '70s show we did, and I told him, like, yeah, we're going to tackle the '80s next, and then I brought up the '90s, and he's like, oh shit, I want to be part of that. You know, and he's like, call us movie monster mashup or something like that. And I was just like, that's dope.
All right. So just if everyone, if anyone doesn't know already, you know, C Plus Studios and Carnival Spirits have been collaborating for a few years now. You know, you guys have jumped on pretty much every single takeover that I've ever, orchestrated here, where I just invited the whole, you know, community to come and post on our channel. So we have done 2 episodes, or they weren't live streams. Like, we recorded these, and KMB did all the editing and threw the movie posters up. But we've done these, I guess you could call them top 10. Were they top 10s? They were top 10 lists.
Yeah, your top 10 list, my top 10 lists, and then you message me. You're like, you better put an S at the end of that, because we got 2 lists going on here.
Oh yeah, definitely. Punctuate and pluralize. But we first did like just top 10 favorite movies, and that video is out there. It's out there on your channel, and I think I reposted it on Carnival Spirit. So most likely you guys have seen that. We're going to continue to do those. So we have already done a top 10 favorite 70s movies and that's just on C Plus Studios. I never reposted it. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna let you post these. You know, these are for your channel. But I
thank
enjoy
you.
having the guest feature. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I'm excited. Like I've been working on my 80s list, and that's hard.
Okay, well, I'll tell you right now, and I don't even care. We're live. Everyone can know. It's not a fucking problem. But I have gone through my 80s list, and I can't do a top 10. So here's what I can do.
All right.
I can do from 1980 to 1984, right? And then 1985 to 1989, okay? And I can do a top 10 for each. So I can do a top 20 for the 80s.
How about a two-parter?
Well,
like we get the first half of the 80s.
I literally have that. I got a top 10, which is from 80 to 84, and then I have 10 from 85 to 89, and I was able to do that. So I have I have two lists, or one list, if you just want to call it a top 20 80s list.
I got a list of 50, like because I was looking at that decade, I was just like, damn.
So
like,
I'll tell you what we can do. I can send you my list. You cross off all the duplicates and see what you're left with, and maybe that's a good. You know what I mean? Maybe that's a good list for you, because that's how that's how we did it last time. So we didn't have duplicates, because everything that was your whole list, I got to take off of mine because it was all the same shit, like the Star Wars.
I'm glad you left me Star Wars though, because I was just like,
yeah, that didn't make my top 10. Star Wars didn't make my.
No, when you said you left it off, I was like, oh, thank God! Like Star Wars is everything. Like
if we were making like a top 10 favorite movies list, and I included all the Star Wars movies, no other movie would make it in the top 10. Because there's so many Star Wars movies I love.
Yeah, but most definitely though, I can't wait to do that. Also, I was looking at the title of the show. Time is such a crazy thing. Like the Wraith Hell's Pit, 17 years old.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit. Ooh, that's fresh. Yeah, and I got. Bam. Who can survive Hell's Pit?
So, Hell's Pit, 17 fucking years old. Sorry about that. Yeah, a truly Juggalo milestone for the 6 Jokers card. Well, I guess you could call this the 6 Jokers card, like aftermath, because the Wraith Shangri-La is the 6 Jokers card, and but you got to have the yin to that yang. You got to have the Hell's Pit to that Shangri-La.
Oh man, I always love the slipcase covers, like that wicked shit. Chills, thrills, and blood spills. Axes, stabs, and body slabs. Who can survive Hell's Pit? The darkest horror rap album from the Insane Clown Posse ever.
Da, da, da.
Yeah.
But was it the real Violent J? No fucking way. Yeah, that I had to put that in the title because how fresh is that? It's not every day a Joker's card turns 17 fucking years old. Fuck, RHINOGLYPHICS is gonna be 10 years old next year. 10's a good anniversary, but 17, oof.
Yeah, I know. So I had all my CDs originally in a binder, but I was like, you know what? I want them to come back to life. So I found all these like random jewel cases and started like refilling them. And then I'm just looking at my collection as it's growing and growing and growing. I'm like, this feels good. This feels good.
No doubt. Hey, shout out to D Lyrical, killed it at the parking lot party performance at the gathering.
Yo,
I've been watching the playback. I missed it in person.
Yo, I've been wanting D Lyrical to come on the Social Vent podcast. So what up?
Oh, you should do that. Get D Lyrical on your show, man. That'd be dope. He's a great guy. Really enjoy kicking it with all the juggalos at the gathering. I kind of I still am wanting to go back. Very much missing gathering. I actually had like one of the best times at a gathering ever. And didn't get the plague, didn't get COVID, didn't lose my shit. Like all my merch came home with me intact, pretty much.
Nice. Yeah. So that's what I'm worried about going, but I know it's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like packing my bags, because what's nice is like I reached out to Ala Zulilu AXE, and I was like, hey, since I'm gonna be out there, can I cover the event? Do this, get some interviews, and
sure.
Yeah, I didn't expect the message back that quick, but they messaged me back quick and said, hell yeah, we love your channel. Come on over. We can hook you up and get you going with some interviews. So I was like, all right.
That's what's up, man. Congrats, because that's dope. It's a good thing. I enjoy seeing all of the juggalos that are out there hustling. Like I just enjoy seeing them shine, man. Talking about all the photographers, talking about all the artists, talking about all the YouTubers. It's great,
Well, like with that Juggalo vlog, like when we originally started C Plus Studios, it just started as a podcast, the social event, and then as we got into the YouTube game, we started making shows like crazy. Like I think we had a thing about comic books and a thing about wrestling and a thing with music and this and that, all these different little variation shows. I did a show called Snack Me with my daughter, where we tried certain snacks and whatnot, and it just became a little bit too much because there's just so much. And so I took it upon myself to be like, you know what? Everything that I love will be under one banner going forward, and it's going to be that Juggalo vlog. So, like, one of the next review things I'm dropping is for a new comic book that Marvel just dropped called Dark Ages, and it's freaking insane and awesome. And I can't wait to drop that review today because it definitely is like it's its own story, but people die in it, and yeah.
Dead.
I'll just say this: the Thing gets just explodes in this comic, like literally.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I am starting to lose my voice a little bit all of a sudden. Try not to talk too much leading up to the show because I know I'm going to be talking the whole fucking show.
Well, I got sick earlier this week, so and I had to get a test and everything, and that was scary enough because I was just like, oh shit, and that got my test back negative. I feel a lot better, but man, starting this week I was like
negative for herpes or what were we?
Oh man, the COVID. Yeah. Well, the herpes is already plus, so that just comes with the territory,
Oh wait, chlamydia. That's what C plus stands for.
Somebody asked me the other day in like they just randomly reached out. I was like, what does C plus Studios even mean? And the C plus part came from the grades I got in school, the grades we all got in school. We weren't A plus students. We weren't, that type of person, but we got C plus. And so we're like, yeah, then Studios is obvious because that's what we want to be, is just a big studio company. So that's what C plus Studios came from because that was just the grades we got in school.
Yeah,
everything
like on some startup shit, on like garage startup shit, rejects.
Yeah, we started this shit on a phone, brother. Like that's how this whole thing started. Like we found an app on a phone to record, and we recorded from there. Then we just posted it up, and then now we have evolved to having intros, evolved to like learning how to edit shows. We've evolved to doing this all on our own.
It's a DIY, market out there. If you can learn it and do it, you can have it all. You just gotta figure it out yourself.
So I had a question for you. This is like I came to the show and had a question for you.
Okay, I
ready?
got an answer for you, maybe.
Okay. The reason why I had this question is because I was going through my Spotify, and it drives me nuts that the Red Cross Dark Lotus album is not on Spotify. It's the gold one, because I prefer the Red Cross Dark Lotus album more than the gold one. No offense to ABK, but it's just that I don't know. The Red Cross whole is near and dear to my heart, and the reason I brought it up too is because I was going through when I was. So here is Bam, and here is Bam. What is your preferred version?
Oh, Red Cross all day. All day. Had this conversation a billion times, but yeah, I don't mind repeating it. The original Tales from the Lotus Pod is the ultimate version, the only version. You know,
right?
they pulled that shit off the shelf so fast. Like, if I hadn't been at the gathering, you know, if I hadn't been like one of the first people to get my fucking paws on it, you know, I just I can't even imagine, you know, having only the Gold Cross version.
Yeah, because the other day I was I was at work and they're like, "Hey, can you go clean this location?" And there was nothing in there. There was nobody there in the unit itself. And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I put on my headphones and I went to Spotify. I was like, "You know, I feel like some Dark Lotus," you know. And I was like, "Oh, they only have the Gold Cross." Okay, whatever. I played it. I don't know any of ABK's lyrics whatsoever off that album. Yeah, because I'm like, I'm waiting for Mars to come on, and I'm like, oh, ABK. Oh, wow.
I know Scotty wants me to turn my mic up, but I ain't got no volume from my mic. So
yeah, Scotty, mind your own business. God.
Well, I mean, it is his business. He's trying to hear me, but I can't help you because I don't got a volume.
Well, maybe he needs to unclog his ears, Scotty. That's right, Scotty. I said unclog your ears.
Oh, shit.
Or get some.
Scotty's gonna jump. Scotty has a link, by the way. Of all people to antagonize, you got the one guy who has.
I know.
In here, and
he's gonna slap me right in my balls and be like, "Look here, KMB. Who the hell do you think you are?"
This sounds like a challenge. Yeah. He's like, what? Where this took a turn. Now you're getting heckled. You're gonna heckle me on my show?
Yeah.
I tell you what. From now on, I'm gonna whisper everything I say. Turn my mic up.
Yeah. Don't only turn his mic up. No.
So next we're going to this is going to be BeastMasteR AAMSR or what is that? Where you crinkle a bunch of styrofoam and
yeah.
where you
oh, look what he's. Oh, I saw what he said. Oh, feeble voice.
What you call feeble is what I call sensual.
I say pleasurable, like very nice on the ears.
It's well, look, nobody's getting hypnotized here on the BeastMasteR show. I'm sorry. I do feel like I'm losing my voice a little bit, but at the same time, I'm talking at a completely loud volume that anyone in the other room would be able to hear me. So if I'm really not loud enough, I apologize. I can't do nothing about it.
You sound fine to me, but maybe Scotty has just beef. Scotty got the beef.
Well, Scotty also thought that I had scheduled the show for like 7:05 p.m. when I didn't. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with your phone. You know, your volume doesn't work, and the scheduled time is different. Like your clocks are wrong or something.
Remember the one with the video we tried to do, and I had it on my phone in the car, and like we just had this weird feedback the whole time. I was like, what the hell's going on? I found out that it was the actual phone itself. Like it wasn't anything else with our StreamYard, but it's the actual phone itself, and that's why we had that echo delay that whole time we were trying to get our shit together.
Right. How's this? Is there a microphone down here? See, then I'm not on camera. I'm like, where's the microphone? Hello. Hey, it's all good. You guys can read my lips.
No, you're gonna be like what was that Ouija Max song where he's whispering the whole time?
Ronald Reagan. I don't know.
It was like
Ouija Mac. He's a squirrely one.
man, this every time I turn around, there's a new Ouija Mac. Like I turn around, bam, slapped in the face, bam, slapped in the other face. I'm like, oh man. So every time it's like my favorite, I gotta shout out these guys, the Michigan Misfits. I do reviews for them too, and every week these guys are putting out new tracks, and I'm just like, damn it, like, all right, in the car, like I'm Batman, more like Fat Man, but still. Then I get the review done and I send it out. Then like the next week they're like, hey, we got a new one. I'm like, geez, guys.
Hell yeah. I'm trying to think here. I got a little list of some of like current events. Let me drop some info on you. You let me know what you think. All right. Firstly, there's the trailer, and I could have talked about this last week. Maybe we did, but I want to bring it up again. There's a trailer out there for the United States of Insanity. Documentary about the Juggalo March on Washington. You see that shit?
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to it too, and I sent them a link to the ICP seminar I did for that Juggalo vlog, and the message they synced it, they synced the message, they synced the link, they didn't respond, and I was just like, okay then, okay. But no, I'm excited about that documentary. I really am.
That's what's up. I didn't. I have not ever announced this before. And not to rub it in your face, but I actually did get contacted by the documentary filmmaker for this movie over footage that I have at the march.
Oh, and, I see how it is. All right.
Well, this is actually breaking news that I have not revealed this publicly, but I've known about this for months, and I've been just waiting patiently for any word about it. But now that there's a trailer for it, I am ready to let y'all know that you will see some footage in that movie that was shot by me that I sent to them.
That is awesome, man. That congratulations. That's awesome.
Like straight up, you're gonna see my name in the credits, as a contributor.
Was there a release date yet? I know it just said coming soon.
No. Honestly, I've been just waiting patiently, and that trailer is the first I've heard of it since I sent the footage. Since I talked to the dude.
Anything that's pertaining to Juggalos or Insane Clown Posse, I'm all for devouring it. It was like that stupid ass Woodstock documentary on HBO Max, and I sat through that thing just waiting for ICP, and they didn't show up, and I was like, God, this documentary sucks.
They waited for like a little bit, like.
Yeah, but remember when Jay was like, oh, and I was like, oh, I gotta watch this, and I watched it. I was like, oh my God! Like it's
probably a good thing that ICP wasn't in that documentary more.
No, that's true. Just because the sugar coating on everything was like, well, it was a different time, it was a different place. It's like, tell the goddamn real story, son of a bitch.
A little bit of spin going on, a little bit of
spin on my nuts. Jesus Christ.
Yes. That was a hard watch. I still got my subscription to HBO Max. I really want to get rid of it, but I kept it for one more month, hoping I can see that new Dune remake. Oh, I want to see that so bad.
I speaking of movies, I just recently saw Free Guy, and I saw Jungle Cruise.
Oh, okay, that's new. Yeah, The Rock.
Dude, that Jungle Cruise was all right, but there's a Metallica song they used for the score, and like it like just orchestrated it a little bit more, and it was just like badass, like you threw your devil horns up in the movie theater, you know. And The Rock was The Rock, indestructible, can't die, you know.
Right. So he came to play his role.
Yeah, and make his money.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so I'm going to bring on Panic 17. He just joined the back.
What's up,
Panic? What's up, man?
Yo, what up?
Long time no see. How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. It's been a while.
Looking good. You're looking good, man.
All I gotta say is it's nice to see that you have gamer headphones on, because people give me crap all the time about my gamer headphones on when I do reviews or anything like that.
Dude, I work. Let's just say I'll do a little bit of everything, cutting grass, whatever. And these are different, but the other ones I have, it has a detachable mic. So I'll be like cutting grass, mowing weeds, or whatever the fuck. And I'll have a gamer headset. They'll, oh, where'd you get those? Those look pretty nice. I'm like, dude, I play games with these. Like, those ride-on mowers are loud, so you gotta have some good shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't like earbuds. I don't. I like over the ears headphones. I've never been crazy about earbuds at all.
Yeah, I don't mind them, but like I said, when you're doing work with loud instruments, these are a lot better. It cancels out some of the noise.
I feel like it's a better statement to tell someone to fuck off, because I don't want to talk to them at that moment. I'm just sitting there and just saying like, I can't hear you. I ain't gonna talk to you. Not, you know, especially when I'm at work.
I'm gonna start using Steve-O's lines. I don't know. I'm stupid.
Oh my god. Well, it's probably nice to meet you, Panic. I've seen you on the show plenty of times.
Oh,
have you guys not met before?
Have we met? Maybe secretly, maybe intimately in the messages.
That, but I thought we weren't going to say nothing. But I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. The picture was a little weird. It was just a little off. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe you guys played some games, like you guys killed each other in some Warcraft or whatever. Once you didn't know.
I'm a terrible gamer. I don't game whatsoever to save my life. But like I have Overwatch that my friend bought me, still sitting in the plastic wrap. I still got the new Star Wars game I haven't even touched. A Star Wars game, and I haven't even like put my hands on and caressed and nuzzled with my nose. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so Scotty Ball says trailer for United States of Insanity due to drop on October 26th. So that's coming up soon.
Wow, a couple months.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I can't wait.
Awesome.
Is it going to hit the movie theaters? Like, or is it going to do a small little run?
I mean, shit. Even major motion pictures aren't hitting movie theaters these days.
I know that, but if I could go to a movie theater and see this on the big screen, then when I see your name specifically, I'll run up to everybody and squirrel tap them and be like, "You see that? You see BeastMaster's name? Slap!" You know,
dude. This would be the second time my name is on the big screen because, true story, when they were filming Clerks 2, right? Kevin Smith had a MySpace page for Clerks 2. Yeah, movies. if you followed the Clerks 2 MySpace page before the deadline was up, you got your MySpace handle listed in the credits of the fucking movie. So I did that, and yeah, my name is in the, like, they had probably 4 bazillion fucking names. So there was 4 columns, and they all went super fast. You couldn't read it. You had to freeze frame it.
Oh yeah, for sure. That kind of reminds me of this. Hold on. Oh, that's not it. I'm seeking a comic book.
You're looking for a comic book?
Yeah, they remind me of your story.
All right.
Oh, found it. Bam. Spawn 312. This is a local comic book shop day. Like, has every local comic book shop written on here. and the comic book shop for us is Cab Comics, and they're on the back of this thing. Right. But it's like you have to like search high and low to like look at that.
Hold on. Let me give you the full screen. Yeah. All right.
Oh damn.
Yeah. And they're back here somewhere. I've been trying to find them.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, I'll show you something. This is actually really cool, but I gotta take these off.
This feels like show and tell today. I love it.
Oh yeah, I love any excuse for show and tell. Come on now. Hold on.
It's like next I want to grab my cat and be like, "This is my cat."
All right, so it's actually on the poster here, but I got to go full screen so I can show you. So, so I'm talking about the other side of this. Actually, I got a poster for the gathering. You know, for the gathering of the Juggalos, and then. You know, talk about Dark Lotus. This is their fucking, you know, they just came out. So you got Dark Lotus here, you know, and I think this is when they released the yellow version the year after it debuted.
I just creamed my pants. That is fucking awesome.
But the reason I wanted to show you guys this fucking poster is because your boy is on it. Your boy is on this poster, okay? If you flip it upside down and you look in the corner right here, boom, there I am.
Etched in legacy. Forever your legacy. That is awesome. Look at that. So young and spry.
Yep. In the corner, fucking upside down. Of this poster, I had to have it, you know. My fucking face was on it, you know. But yeah, I picked that shit up when I was in Peoria.
Jesus Christ! It's like you fucking decapitated Cali Green's head off his shoulders.
Oh yeah, you noticed that?
Yeah.
Shout out to Cali Green over here. His decapitated head. You know, I mean, I got the fucking, you know, the Raven over here. This puppet is fuck like a ding ding doll. Like, I just need some clown heads up in this bitch, and I'll be straight. You know,
dude. I'm waiting for those. Like, when is that gonna happen? Like,
I don't
seriously.
know, I heard like someone posed the notion of maybe the Walking Home series is happening instead of the clown heads, and I do not like that at all. I want it all. I want all that fucking music, because the clown head paintings were supposed to come with a song, so there's going to be like 13 songs, you know, like.
Unless these are those songs and they're just like, let's throw them in the Walking Home series.
Nah, probably not. It seems like a real concept album. I can't wait to hear Tuesday, Wednesday, you know, the whole story. That'll be interesting.
But 4 months apart, though, that was just like, oh, wow. Like, boom, here's this one. Yeah, here's the next one. 4 months later, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I got hanging behind me here. I put up my homie Boppo and his dead canvas, you know, shit. Shout out to Boppo and Dead Canvas.
Boppo!
Well, yeah, just keeping the archive alive up in this piece.
Man, I got just action figures I look at up here and posters and stuff like that. That's pretty dope, though. I need to put it in my background so I can show it off. But
yeah, I mean that. Oh, actually, this is actually perfect. You can see Tom Wood's Spirit of the Dark Carnival. That's the title of that painting. I had to have it. I bought that from him at the gathering, you know, 2 years ago.
That's dope. We had Tom Witter on the show twice, and those were the early days of us doing reviews, and it was an awesome conversation, but the quality was terrible.
The video quality.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just awful. But I want to get him back again now that we know what we're doing this time.
Yeah, right. Of course. No, Tom's the shit. I mean, he actually was on the show last week. He's been on a few times. A really good guy and a friend of the channel. But all right, so United States of Insanity, that movie coming out in October. That was one of my talking points. I really wanted to cover that. I was eager to let y'all know that that I was contacted about my footage and they requested it. So I let them have it. I had to sign the contract and everything. I even got paid. It's awesome.
Oh, dude, that's hey, get paid. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
So straight up, I can't wait to see my name in the credits of that fucking movie because I'm very proud to have been. And by the way, in a couple of weeks, the anniversary of the Juggalo March is coming up. So we're going to be focusing all about that. That episode will be all about the Juggalo March. We're going to go down memory lane. So I got another update announcement. I'll drop another bomb today.
I feel so honored. I'm on the show that gets all the breaking news. Cool.
Yeah. You know what? These are the footage that's getting used in that documentary. That was big, and I've been sitting on that info. But this, everybody already knows that Carnival Spirits won the Instagram drawing, the giveaway from the Palcast, Shaggy and the Creep. They gave away a free D-Town Customs grill. D-Town Customs, has made Shaggy's grill. A ton of juggalos are repping D-Town Customs. But anyways, I entered that shit from Carnival Spirits. I won, and I actually sent in, my information, and they sent me a mold kit. And I took a mold of my teeth. I mailed it back. I wanted so badly to get my grill before the gathering, so all my gathering pics could, but it didn't happen. But the announcement is that my grill has been made and it is on the way. So I may have the grill in Mouthpiece as early as next fucking week. Who knows? We'll see how long it takes to get here. Maybe it's gonna show up fucking Monday or but it's not here yet. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know.
I want a grill. And then you got to do the whole little Band-Aid thing like Nelly used to do back in the day,
Oh yeah, absolutely not. But thanks for.
I'm looking out for you. Yeah, I was saying the Band-Aid could say Carnival Spirits or BeastMaster, fashion choice.
All right.
I don't know if it's exactly a grill, but I would rather have whatever fucking Method Man had with the fucking veins and shit. That'd be pretty dope.
Those are dope.
That was kind of many years ago. I don't really know if that was a grill or not. I don't know what it would be considered.
This is what Scotty wanted me to show. This is dope.
Oh wow, that's insane. Clown posse, that is.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, you like how I fucking whoops.
Oh, I disappeared. I'm there. I disappeared. I'm there. I've disappeared. I'm there. Oh my god.
Sorry, just having some fun with my but yeah, that's a dope picture, Scotty. Thank you for sending that.
Thank you, Scotty. I'm sorry for the beef earlier.
No beef. No beef.
I take back the beef, and I'll cook the beef for you and make you a nice, delicious sandwich.
Ooh, this works. I like this. Yeah, so all right. The grill is on the way. That's what's up.
Movie.
Hell's Pit 17-year anniversary. We kind of just covered that. Hey, Panic, do you have any thoughts for Hell's Pit on its 17th anniversary this week?
I always think about the movie that came with it.
Bowling balls?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That movie was pretty dope.
I like how they made it 3D. You know, they had the 3D glasses.
Yeah, the glasses. And
that shit was fresh.
I mean, a lot of juggalos really have no clue what it was like during the first. I mean, obviously, if you were there, then you know. During the first, like how much effort was put into some of those albums.
Oh yeah,
even in between, like Bizarre, like everything during that era.
Well, it's like with Bizarre, you know, and the back, when I'm putting these back in their jewel cases, the back, you know, was teasing the Big Money Rustlers at the time with the Lil Pooh and Big Stank, but they had the little black dot in the middle, so no one knew to take off the little back end to see if there was an actual picture behind there. And there's all these little sweet little nuggets in Bizarre that are just throughout the whole album, or even the booklet itself. You're just like, whoa, you keep finding new things.
The little teasers for Big Money Rustlers, right? They had Stank and Poot in there with their overalls and shit.
Yeah, and like the packaging for Hell's Pit itself was huge. Like, you know, it was such like it used to be an original red case, but I couldn't find any red cases. But they're like, you know, they went into the booklets, and I feel like it's not a thing anymore with albums. And
all right, I got. I'm going to play devil's advocate. Everyone loves it when I do this. But what if the 17th anniversary of Hell's Pit like ain't shit? Because kind of like how Jay said, you don't hear the word juggalo once on this album because we don't want to see a single juggalo in Hell's Pit. And, you know, the number 17 and what it represents, you know, where it started, where it's led, chapter 17, we are all the pages, 17 dead, like maybe Hell's Pit 17th anniversary is like, you know, not as memorable as it should be, you know what I mean? Because it's not that album, you know. I tell you what, let's celebrate it on its 44th anniversary. You know,
hey. 44? Yeah. Man, I'm gonna listen to this album. Like, this is that album is my go-to for anything.
I'm gonna set an alarm on my calendar. My Google alerts is gonna go off. In what's 44 minus 17? Never mind. The Earth is gonna be definitely burned up by then.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you. I was like, "You talking to the guy I just told you he's got C+ grades? Like now you're asking me about math?"
No, I take it back. Yeah. So Hell's Pit, 17 years old. All right, this is actually something that Panic brought to my attention this week. So it's cool that you're here to talk about this, but. You know, and I don't even make it a point to talk about other people's, you know, shows. Like not. This is not Talk Soup. You know what I mean? I'm not covering everybody else's shit. And I don't normally talk about Shaggy and the Creep. They're doing their damn thing. But goddamn, if they didn't come out with the collab of the century, Panic, you're always sharing these videos whenever they are covered by Your Mom's House. You're always letting me know. And now they're actually featured as guests on Your Mom House. So if you don't know who they are, it's Your Mom's House podcast. Ever heard of it?
No, I'm interested. Like, I'm interested.
All right. Panic, how do you describe Your Mom's House?
So it's
like, who are they? I mean, have they made a name for themselves yet, or are they still just this underground podcast? Like,
no, first of all, you would have to know about their two comedians.
They're comedians. So that's important to know. They're funny. You know what I mean? I have seen their stand-up, like both of them.
Yeah. Tom Segura is more known than his wife, Christina Pazitsky.
But she's funny too, and I've seen her stand up as well. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think you would either have to know about either of them or be into podcasts.
So let me ask you this: like, even though I think I know, but correct me if I'm wrong. Are they a couple? Are they like a married couple doing a podcast?
Yeah, they're married. They're married.
Okay, so that's what it is. This married couple, comedians, and they do a podcast out of their basement. They call it Your Mom's House, and they're always laughing at juggalos. Like not even like ICP, but like straight up, like they're watching juggalo YouTube videos. They even laughed at Boy Blue once.
Yeah, that was many years ago. Like he was talking about the Dark Carnival mythology. And I mean, to someone,
they probably watched like Superhuman, and I know they've watched Twisted Ash. They've watched Twisted Ash before.
Yeah.
And they've watched, and now they're watching Shaggy and the Creep, and they obviously love it. So they got him on the show. I admit I haven't watched this episode yet, but it's out there, and so I'm glad to put you onto it, KMB. You got to check out at least this one episode and watch Shaggy and Keegan as guests on this other major podcast. It's dope.
That's dope. Like I love the Shaggy and the Creep show like so much. Like what I gotta say about that show too is like it's definitely held us over on ICP releases. You know, because there's like how quiet it's been, especially when all this started and this and that. But I feel like the Shaggy and the Creep show is definitely filling those voids, especially like with no new album yet. Yum Yum's Bedlam is on the way still, but you know, it's filling in the void and filling in the itch of having something, you know.
Agreed.
I don't know if this will exactly is the right term to use, but it's almost like Shaggy has caught a second wind. A major second wind.
Yeah, I see that. Like I was just talking to the homie the other day, and he's just like, I've never seen Shaggy talk this much or be this more interactive than anything. You know, now he's on the show, and I love too when he switches up the face paint. You know, it makes me happy. Like especially when he did Jay's face paint on one of the shows. Oh my god, that was weird, but it was awesome.
I think what I like the most about it is that it's not really, if he wasn't a juggalo, it's not really juggalo related. Like ninjas make it juggalo related. And they talk about juggalo related stuff when they have to, but it's not really a juggalo show.
You know,
that's what I like the most about it.
This is a good outlet for Keegan Shine because he can, you know, and this is his baby. So I love it. I think it's great that they're you know, they're continuing to grow, and you know, pretty much everybody out there who's doing their streams and their shows, like it's impressive. There's all these clicks, like the fucking the Juggalo streaming network. You know, it's on the flyer right here on the bottom left hand corner. These ninjas, I met them at the gathering. They're dope. You know, they're from the Twitch community. So all the Juggalo streamers on Twitch, they're all you know, sharing each other's content.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, you know, and it's like with that Juggalo vlog, I'm trying to venture more into sharing stuff I just love in general, not Juggalo related specific stuff, but like comic books and movies and how much of a nerd I am, you know, action figures I collect and shit like that, because, you know, it could get too stale too quick if it just becomes one thing. But well, I think
that's why Carnival Spirits is stale. Because we are a one-trick pony.
No, you got more tricks up the sleeve, man. You over here dropping bombs. Don't do that shit. You over here like he's like, I'm in movie credits now, fool. You know,
because it's ICP all day, every day over here, and we just don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It just.
Oh yeah, and you know, I get excited when I talk ICP stuff. I remember what was it that one year where Jay didn't do no notes, but they did the Inner City Posse show, and I did a reaction where I went through the entire car. And I was making a fool of myself, and then all of a sudden CPN called me out on it. Oh no, yeah, CPN called me out because I said super gathering instead of super gathering. You know,
right. Well, I mean, I guess that matters in some, you know, parallel universe, but
Well, I love when I get to talk about ICP. Like as soon as anything Insane Compost, like the Grump, I was so excited about reviewing the Grump, and then it broke my heart when Jay was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Juggalos, the Grump sucks," and I was like, "Oh, I actually like the Grump." You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's weird. It's not often that Jay will apologize for a song, because a lot of times it's just accepted that they're experimenting and it is what it is, and the next song is going to be different anyways. But he straight up was like, "Oof, sorry."
I've never heard that song, but I could imagine what the Grump is. Maybe he was taking over the persona of the song. He's like, that song sucks. I'm the Grump.
Dude, if you heard the song, you would understand why it sucks. Like,
I liked it personally. It's like that Bigfoot song, that Yukon Big Dick.
Dude, that song is amazing. Come on.
Yeah, I love that track.
That song is soothing to the soul. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Yo, I got to show you guys some shit. We got to take a moment to appreciate some fucking new artwork from Lakeland Lunacy, y'all. He did a Frank the Tank piece. Here's some details of it.
Oh, that's dope.
I like the details. The butterfly. We noticed the bizarre steez. Whoop whoop tags. And if you didn't know, Frank the Tank is one of the organizers of the Renegade stage that I rapped at. So this guy put together that stage for me to perform. So
that's dope.
And this is so beautiful, man. What a great seal, like fucking. I like this logo for the Swamp Rats. Darby O'Trill and Devereaux go live on Instagram every Monday night on Instagram Live. Yeah, check out Swamp Rats.
Swamp Rats, aye.
Yep. And I don't know who Don Chaos has coming up next, but he just had Steve Burton on the show.
I honestly thought you were going to say, I don't know who Don Chaos is. I was like, wait, what? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know who this
guy is.
He just kind of poofed out of a candle like magic, like a god.
He just shows up, he's like, I'm here.
Right. And I feel like I didn't get a chance to even shout out or thank half of the people that I saw at the gathering a couple weeks ago. And I just appreciate everybody so much who talked to me out there, made it really special.
Man, those Wizard of the Hood shirts are pretty dope.
Wizard of the Hood. Oh yeah. These?
Yeah, those are dope.
Yeah, these ninjas were so cool. I was in line with them for VIP. It's a little twitchy. Oh, I'm sorry, a little squawky, little twitchy.
I'm like, that's two different names. I don't know how you got those two.
It's because we've been talking about.
I like what dropped the Bang Pow Boom dropped yesterday for the merch too as well.
Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me, because that was something I was about to show you next here on Instagram. But for real, Lil Squawky, her picture was used when ICP was promoting the Ultra Live Monster Juggalo cards. Like they made a little fake one to show on the commercial, and they used Little Squawky's picture in the card. So she's like the poster girl for the Ultra Live Monster Juggalo.
Oh, is it the Ultra 5 Monster Live? Ultra 5 Monster Live. Yeah, I love that. I love that infomercial because it's always like Ultra 5 Monster Live, Ultra 5 Monster Live, Ultra 5 Monster Live.
Hell yeah! So shout out to these guys, an Ugly Juggalo. Their shirts are dope.
Whoa!
Oh, who's that there? I don't know, with the glasses and stuff.
I don't know. Those glasses are doing nothing for my eyes up there on my floor. I caught myself doing that a couple times. I think I spoke too much. I'm out in the heat, not even wearing my glasses right.
Unless you do have two eyeballs above your eyeballs,
Because I'm double woke, son.
Oh, coming in here like that with those puns, you.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to Vinny, the ICP kid. Always a pleasure seeing him. He was working the ticket booth when I showed up. He's actually the one that put my bracelet on. He gave me my amulet and shit when I showed up. But this picture was taken on the last day when he was actually like off duty and just relaxing.
What was the amulet? I haven't seen pictures of the amulet for this year's.
Mine's hanging up in the other room. It's a yum yum flower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
Makes sense.
Yum yum bedlam, was the amulet. Yeah. I don't even wear mine very much. I mean, even at the gathering, I just kind of tucked it away in the car, keep it safe. Like I wasn't wearing it out there.
I don't like wearing jewelry like around my neck anymore. So but I got the Hatchman tatted on my hand, so I feel like that's good enough.
If you notice, if you really look, like in all my gathering pictures, I'm not wearing shit around my neck. I'm like, fuck that amulet. Like it's going home with me, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking wearing it. I'm not wearing it.
Yeah, I used to be big on rocking my chain like all the time. Yeah. I just don't rock my chain no more, just because I just don't like anything on my neck. It just rubs, and plus I'm fat.
All right, straight up. This picture. This is the first day of the gathering. For some reason, I'm wearing it.
Oh.
This might be the only picture of me wearing the amulet.
You're excited.
But you know what? We're standing right next to my car. I think this is like when I first got it. And I was just putting it on to see how it feels, But like right after this picture was taken, that shit came.
No more amulet.
It was over.
Yeah. Either that or apparently I'm wearing it all day Friday. Whatever.
You know what? You're being very consistent with that chain then.
I guess I was wearing it on Friday. That's what's up. But it gets hot,
Ooh, I just saw Don Chaos.
Oh yeah. This is me, Don Chaos, and Schizo.
Schizo!
I said it last week. I'll say it again. Schizo was amazing live. Completely blew me away. His set was really good. So, I was just really impressed. He schooled it. His set was amazing. Shout out to Schizo. Cool as fuck.
Shout out.
He's been on the Hours of Chaos on Carnival Spirits, and him and Don Chaos are like BFFs. It was funny seeing them, talk at the booth. But yeah, and Chaos, like he is so fucking humble about it, but like he knows everybody out there. You know what I mean? Fucking.
No, I get jealous of Don Chaos, especially when I see his interview lineup. I'm like, how in the fuck did you do that? It takes me forever to set up these interviews to get. All of a sudden, he's just like, "Hey guys, next week I got this person. Hey guys, next week I got this person." I'm just like,
it's really. I mean, I guess you have to be into it, but it always trips me out how many people that y'all guys are aware of in the underground, because I honestly have no clue how 98% of these motherfuckers are. I have no clue who they are. But I have realized that I'm more into metal than rap nowadays. So maybe that's the common denominator right there.
All right. Well, since you said that, now I gotta bring something else up, because this is fucking dope. This is what I was actually doing for like the past hour before I started the live stream. I was listening to this shit. So hold on, let me just pull it up, because I want to show the visuals. Here we go. Yes, this shit right here. All right, let's see if I can make this full screen. No, that's not. Come on now.
Well, what's going on?
I'm about to show you. Sorry, I'm just taking forever pulling up an image, looking it up on Google.
Google.
But fuck it, I'll just show you the Google page. I'm talking about this right here, the new Iron Maiden album.
Oh yeah. I was very excited about this.
All right,
That,
here we go.
That is wicked looking.
Oh, it's not showing. The preview isn't showing though, because it's a different window. Oh. All right. If I really want to share this, I need to do it this way. Hold on. There we go. That's what's up. So look, I was bumping this album before the broadcast, and I fucking loved it. Like, it was really good. Much better than their last two efforts combined, in my opinion. And I'm being critical of them. I didn't really enjoy the last two albums, but this one I was feeling. This one had a vibe way closer to shit. Yeah, it just much more like the Iron Maiden that I love.
That's dope.
I don't know if you guys know Iron Maiden, then maybe you know what I'm talking about, because
if you don't know Iron Maiden, what's wrong with you? That's
how can you not know? But they're so fucking consistent, man. But their last two albums got a little boring. Not visually, the art is always amazing, but
well, after this, brother, I'm gonna have to roll out here.
Oh shit.
Yep.
For real? All right.
Duty calls, and they're gonna kick me in the balls as always.
Well, hey, KMB the Sexy Ninja, thank you for joining us and being our guest. We're gonna send everybody to C Plus Studios. Subscribe and support and check out those reviews. Those interviews, all that good stuff. The music.
Thank you so much, and it was a pleasure being on here. Pleasure being right next to you on the screens. It feels like we're cheek to cheek, and I kind of like that. It's nice. Throwing up those devil horns, BeastMasteR. Just much love and thank you for just everything, man. Like, when you showed our videos here, I know we got some traffic that way. I know we got some traffic through our collabs we've done, and I appreciate every single ninja that tunes in, listen, watches, criticize, saying like I'm too fat and sweaty in the car as usual, but it's all right though. It's just what I do. I do it for you. I bring these reviews, and there's always going to be reviews coming. You can check out that Juggalo vlog on the YouTube channel and subscribe to the podcast, The Social Vent, where we just talk a bunch of shit. Just to talk shit. So,
all right. That's what's up. We'll definitely be tuning into that. And for real, guys, if you want to see these top 10 movie video, I don't know what you call them. We're listing our favorite movies, and we're going to be covering the 80s, and then we're going to be doing the 90s. And
I hope we get politicized for this too. So.
Oh, we're going to have to hook up with Politicize, absolutely. So we got something to look forward to. So that's all going down on C Plus Studios. You got to subscribe to see it.
All right, y'all. Well, when in doubt, fuck your couch.
Fuck your couch. All right, peace out, man.
Peace out, bro.
That's what's up. Shit, that was a lot of fun. I like him a lot. Really good people.
Yeah.
All right, so what else do we got here? Talked about walking home. That's really, there's nothing else on my list. Okay, I mean, look, there's some releases that came out, homies dropping music and whatnot. I know we talked about this weeks ago, especially when this cat was actually on the show, and this was a while ago. But MC Snacks. He dropped a new album, just an EP, and it actually kind of threw me off, because he had told us that the title of the album was one thing, but when the album dropped, it was a different title. He changed the title of his album, so that was sneaky of him, but I still heard it. I still found it. So shout out to MC Snacks. I'm pulling it up so I can show you guys his new album. And you can go check that out if you'd like. So let's see. Here we go. Okay, share this motherfucker. Clearly, I was listening to Iron Maiden recently. All right, but yeah, so here we got MC Snacks. I'm not sure about much, but God is real and music is awesome is the name of the EP. And I remember when you told us the name of this EP, it was different. It was like, I'm not sure about much, but the benevolent realm is real. And I remember telling them that sounded like, creepy or evil or eerie. And he was like, oh, well, benevolence is not the same as malevolence, which is what I'm thinking of, which is just the opposite. And that's just my ignorance of not knowing what words mean sometimes, but without looking them up. But yeah, so he changed the title of that album, and now it's God is Real and Music is Awesome, which are two bold statements that he if you listen to the album, 5 songs here, it is cohesive as a concept, the whole thing. It has like repeated catchphrases or throughout all the songs. It's dope. I would almost compare it to like Wizard of the Hood kind of. Not in the sense that it's like a story where he's going from A to B, not like walking home.
But it like flows.
But I mean, he is straight up talking about like heaven, and talking about. I'm just saying, look at the title of these songs. Our biggest moment. My spirit meter is maxed. Journey to Scatland is really funny. It's not what you think.
Okay.
Maybe it is. But, Snail Song he released as a single. Sweet Tooth. I'm just saying, it's a fucking dope EP. And it's worth checking out, if you're inclined. A lot of music out there. I always feel like that's the hardest part, I love making music, but it's like, all right, now get people to listen to your music. All I can do is provide you with the link. So there is a link in the description, as there always is. If you guys would like, to check out my music release radar playlist. I'm not going through it track by track anymore. We kind of stopped doing that a month ago. But the playlist is still there and growing. So you can go check out the music that's on my radar, and there's a bunch of shit in there. MC Snacks is one of them. But yeah, shout out to him putting out some dope shit. Shout out to Iron Maiden dropping a great album out of the blue, and shout out to KMB, for taking time out of his Saturday afternoon. He's got to go spend the rest of the day with his family, so that was cool of him.
Yeah.
And yo, shout out to you, Panic, jumping out of the woodwork and joining me today. That's awesome, man. I hope you've been having a good summer. I really do.
I don't know. I guess it's been all right.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know what it was.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, look, every day is the same, and life sucks, and then you die. But I'm having fun every weekend, chopping it up with you guys, and this entertains me. This is how I'm killing the time.
So
doing my thing here.
Which reminds me, while I'm just remembering it, it's crazy how if you go to a wrestling event and you wear a Juggalo shirt, you will get recognized by another Juggalo. I almost guarantee it. So I went to, I can't even remember the company. I forgot. But anyways, I went to go see basically Ivelisse. I knew a couple of other wrestlers that were supposed to be there, didn't really know most of them. So we walk in and I can't remember dude's name. He had like long hair. He's like, oh shit. I think my homie had it was a Real Life Product shirt on. It was the devil, the Isham devil. That's what it was.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
shit.
Real Life. Yeah.
So he's like, oh shit, what's up? And I had this shirt on. He's, oh yeah. So yeah, I'm a juggalo. I'm a wrestler tonight. Come check me out. So yeah, we're gonna watch the whole show. So we'll see you. And we did that. The next morning, we went to a record shop that I'd been there before, and that's where I got Supervillains from. So I had found Supervillains. I had found something else. I can't remember what it was, but I found a lot of hard to find like Juggalo CDs there. And this time I found Jump Steady's first album. So I got that. I was like, oh shit, dude, check out what I found. So fuck yeah. And I remember years ago when I found Supervillains, I was gonna get that and give it to one of you guys, but I fucking couldn't find it. Every time I went there, I'd spent at least 10, 15 minutes trying to find that fucking album. Couldn't fucking find it. And I told him, look right here. This is where usually all the Juggalo shit's at. Oh, it was Mirror Mirror. That's the other album that I found.
Okay.
So he's over there. I'm over there getting my other shit. He walks up. He's like, dude, look what I found. It was that fucking Supervillains album. I was like, oh, dude, I've been trying to find that for years. And it was still there. So I was like, fuck yeah. Like, there's still shit out there and it's hard to come by record stores now. You just look. You never know what you're going to fucking find.
Yeah, especially in 2021, where who knows how many people are, throwing their shit in the Goodwill.
Yeah. I even found a Psychopathic Riders CD there one time. Like, it's crazy. There's still shit out there.
You could go digging through, crates of CDs and find, RHINOGLYPHICS. You really could. Fucking 9-year-old albums just thrown in the bin. There were very, very limited hard copies made. This was actually, a digital release. I'm just saying, when I released it, over 200 people downloaded it for free. But I did make a bunch of custom, cases. I printed up cases and covers and made a few hard copies. I think I wanted to kind of run through the track list and maybe give a few, Easter eggs or point out some things about the songs. But after that, I'm probably going to wrap up the show earlier than usual, just because, I got a lot of stuff to do tonight. And it's nice to have, we could stream all night long, sometimes we do, but not every episode has to be a marathon,
Yeah.
Let's see here. But yeah, I'm gonna pull up Spotify one more time. Man, I need to get my drink. I am parched. All right, here we go. Boom. We filling the screen here. Filling the screen. All right, that looks good. It's about as full as it's going to get. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. I feel like I just fell through a portal. Where am I?
That's my bad. That's my phone.
Is that your ringtone? What the hell was that?
That's it's that Japanese show that I watch. It's called Gaki no Tsukai. It's
that's what I thought it was. That's what it sounded like to me. I mean, I instantly heard it, and I knew. I had no clue, but you know what? It sounded like some sort of, I don't know if it's animation or not.
No, it's for me. It's hard to It's hard. Anytime I have to explain what it is, it's hard to. I just call it a comedic game show.
So maybe it's a little bit like Nickelodeon. You can't do that on television, but.
So, do you remember when Silent Library came out?
No.
Okay, so Silent Library was on MTV, and it's like a group of whatever 5-6 people in a library, and because you're in a library, you got to be quiet, right? You're in a library, so they will do things like you gotta slap the guy on the arm with the rubber band, and you have to be quiet. So they got like 6 cards, you flip them over, one has a skull and bones, you're out, you get the slap on the wrist. Like what it just said is Matsumoto Alto, which is basically Matsumoto's out. And they created that show, and then it came here. But
hell yeah, I get you.
Yeah, but anyways, it's all different. Gaki no Tsukai is different from Library of Silence or whatever the fuck. We don't need to go down this fucking alley.
We don't need to. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm now just realizing that there are all these comments that I didn't even see from before, but ain't that how it usually goes? And I see one coming up here. I'm going to address in a second. So Charles Reeves, did I ever see the wrestler that you created of me? Yes, I did, and I played that video clip on the show, and it was awesome. And I wonder if I can find it again, because if I can, I'll play it right now. Let's see if I can find it. Panic, do you know what we're talking about?
No.
So this guy, he actually made a, like, you know how you can make your own wrestlers in video games?
It's probably WWE. Dude, with those new
it's
WWE.
dope. It's real dope. He made one for Don Chaos, and then he made one for me. If I can find it, wait till you see this shit.
I would assume it's WWE 2K, because like a lot of people hate on that game, but like the technology that they have with creating people nowadays, you could almost make it look exactly like you do in real life. Almost.
Hold on. This one's not mine. This one's Chaos's. But check this out.
Hold on, I gotta switch it. Yeah.
That's awesome. It looks just like Don Chaos.
Yeah.
He's got the hatchet, man. Sunglasses, the hat. Got that look in his face. That mischievous look. I put this together for like the intro for his show.
Definitely Chaos. We know you got our back.
I'll just let this
back too, man.
little promo for Don Chaos.
Brother. We're definitely gonna hook up with you. Much love to Carnival Spirits for putting us on as well on this.
All right, and since this is just happens to be here right now, I got to give a shout out to Shock Trostic, sorry, Shock and Dash out in Colorado. Those dudes are cool, and they reached out to me about doing a song, and I said yes. So we're gonna do a collab together, and that's also breaking news. I'm just dropping all sorts of bombs today, but you'll be hearing Shock and Dash featuring BeastMasteR track in the near future.
YouTube, man.
Shout out to you, Don Chaos, for I mean, what is this episode, like 126 or something like that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Chaos is got that Replicon Radio Award. I watched him receive it at the gathering, and it's a
what?
Trophy he's got for.
Wait, what?
Did you not know about that?
Like when I told y'all that I disconnected, dude. Like I honestly don't know how long I've been uninformed about whatever's been going on.
Oh, dude. So let me show you something then. Let me show you something. Hold on.
Like I purely listened to the music only, and I was.
All right. Well, panic. I understand. So I'm about to school you because this is real shit. This is something that happened. Okay. I just got to pull up the video. Let me find it.
Did you say Replicon?
Okay, so you know how Replicon Radio does their award?
Yeah, I know that.
So I look, when they were doing that shit, I was doing the BeastMasteR show every Saturday, and I would promote, the podcast YouTube channel of the year, and I would tell everyone to go vote for Don Chaos every week for months. And I would go and I would vote every week right there on the live show. And when they finally announced the winners, Don Chaos won the fucking podcast of the year, the YouTube show of the year for the Hours of Chaos. And I'm like, holy shit. So check this out. Here's a little picture, video, whatever. Don Chaos with his
what is up, everyone?
With his award.
Friendly reminder, y'all, this Thursday is good.
Okay, he's promoting something else. But I think there's a video of him actually receiving the award. Here it is.
Gathering of the Juggalos.
I took this video.
Got Replicon Radio Awards and giveaways.
They're filming it too.
So is this like behind the scenes type of?
They got this little certificate. So he's got the little certificate, and then he's got the actual award itself. We were standing right to the side of main stage where they were doing this.
Huh. I'll be completely honest. Ever since the whole, and I don't know if this dude's around. What was his name? Reeves? Chuck? Yeah, Chuck. Ever since the whole Chuck Reeves things, anything with Replicon, I've just fucking regarded.
Yeah, they're not affiliated, dude. That was a long time ago. I'm just
saying. That's how. But I mean.
All right, well, I'm just saying his energy doesn't need to be brought into this because Replicon and him is not affiliated, but they fucking awarded Chaos. And they also awarded Wicked Wood with their because I think they won Video of the Year, and so it was cool to get that shit. And Chaos is proud as fuck, look at that.
Yeah.
2020 radio show podcast of the year, Hours of Chaos, man. Fucking incredible.
Who else was he against? Like, who did he beat out?
Like everybody. He beat Shaggy and the Creep. He beat everybody, dude. Everybody. Like, you name it. If you're on YouTube, CPN, Studio 17, Tales from the Lotus podcast, all of our homies. Chaos beat them all.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was up against all the other YouTubers.
Well, I guess maybe they have. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm going to jump on and start paying attention, but I guess they have redeemed themselves.
They do a lot of interviews, and they got their lane. It really is not something I care about, awards. But let me tell you something. I voted every week. And I promoted because I love Chaos, and he really did work his ass off on his show all throughout 2020. Like he really did. So he earned it, in my opinion. Like and anyone out there who is salty about that, like if you think you deserved it, but that's not how these fucking polls work. These awards are, fan vote determined.
Have better fucking fans.
Yeah, the fucking people have spoke, and I'd like to think that I had a hand in helping him because every week I would vote for him, live on the show and shared the link so everyone else could. So I wonder if we all together helped make that happen. I mean, that's clearly what happened. It's just fucking mind blowing that we did that shit.
As much as I'd like to throw my name in there, I got to be honest, I didn't even look at the page. I had knew about it, but as soon, like I said, I'm so far behind that as soon as I heard Replicon, I'm like, oh nope, I'm good.
Well, look, their thing is they like to give these awards to the artists, and and they do it every year. But we have our own thing we do. Everyone's got their own thing, everyone's got their own way of giving back, and everyone's got their own fucking tactics for hamming for attention,
It's good for him because he's one of us. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, dude, a win for Chaos is a win for Carnival Spirits, 100%. Yeah. But yeah, so I just wanted to, let you know that that happened, because it did. it was pretty dope. So let's see, what else is on my list here? Yeah, like I said, there's really nothing else except for music. So what I wanted to do was take a look at RHINOGLYPHICS one more time, for the sake of this anniversary that we're celebrating. All right. So, if I'm going to go through this track by track, and we're doing this, we won't drag this out. We're going to make this real quick. But I highly recommend, following me on Spotify, because when I release new music, that is where it will drop, and you definitely want to be subscribed to see and hear that when it happens. Probably starting with that Shock and Dash collab that's happening right now. There are not many collabs on this album, and if you notice, there are no visible collabs, because when I put this on Spotify, all of the artists that are featured on this album, they did not have Spotify accounts, so I couldn't tag them. You know what I mean? But now they do. I don't know if I can go in and retroactively tag them, but like on track 4, that features Reverend Television. He was going by 50 Dead at the time. And then track 10, Eaters of the Dead, features Mad Max and Ra the Sun God. And then, of course, track 13 here, Paranoia Will Destroy Ya, features the late great Twiz. And that's actually it for collabs. It's all me. So I'll say right now, Graffiti and Kung Fu is the opening track of this album for a reason. This is one of the stronger songs on the album. It's one of my favorite beats of the whole album, produced by instrumentals. When Joe shared this beat with me, I knew instantly that I wanted to rap over this beat. And when it came to putting this album together, there was like no question that this was going to be like the first song of the album. And I made sure to put like my best fucking rhymes onto this fucking beat. So I'm really proud of Graffiti and Kung Fu. It's like, in my opinion, one of the strongest songs on the album, on purpose, right in your face when you check this out. Because if you're not going to check out the whole album, at least you're going to hear a banger. You know what I mean? If you just play the first fucking song, hey, I'm proud of this fucking song. And if you're not going to take a chance on the rest of this album, like if Graffiti and Kung Fu is all you hear, then fucking take that home with you and let that be in your brain what BeastMasteR is, because I fucking love that shit. It's really dope. Now, I talked about this a little earlier with KMB, but Boll Weevil is kind of a metaphor for like a juggalo underground rapper like myself, like so many of us out here, spitting bars, making mixtapes.
I thought it was Pigeonhole. No.
Oh, Pigeonholed is also about that. These two songs are.
Oh, okay. They kind of go together.
Yeah, I brought up Pigeonholed because it's also about making music in the underground. But I'm saying Boll Weevil is specifically, it's almost like an autobiographical song, okay, about being unwanted, you know, like being a reject amongst rejects.
Right.
Like imagine, you know, being rejected by the rest of society, but then finding like an underground community and then also being rejected by them. Like you can't
You're talking to him. You're talking to
him. Well, I'm just saying, there are rappers out there. I'm just gonna say it, rappers. You know, there are spitters out there, and you know they're just scraping for attention, and they're just trying to make a name for themselves, or they're trying to get money or get pussy or whatever they're trying to do, whatever their hustle is. Like they're out there, and it's like there's so many. I don't know. I just feel like I didn't want to drop the word juggalo on my album. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't hear the word juggalo once on RHINOGLYPHICS, but I'm just saying there's a metaphor that I'm going for on Boll Weevil, and it's juggalo is the answer to the question. Okay. And you guys can listen to it and connect the dots any way you want. But if you look up the definition of a boll weevil, okay, it's an insect that is infesting the crops. They're pests. They don't go away. You want to get rid of them, but they're fucking everywhere. Just like all those fucking rappers, man.
Yeah.
You feel the metaphor? You smell what I'm cooking? They're coming. They don't give a fuck. They got a CD they're trying to sell you. They got a flyer they're going to hand you. They want you to come and see their set. They're opening first. Doors open at 5, and they're on stage at 5:20. All right. Boll Weevil of the underground. I know you hate me now, but you'll come around. All right, let's move on. Animals. I've already talked about Animals, man. This is such a dope song. Me and 50, Derek, Spooky Diddle Fingers, Reverend Television, Hip Hop Zombies, Underground Sound Representatives. One of my good friends. So that song is that song's right up there in the beginning. You know, these songs are really fucking powerful in my opinion. And then Pigeonholed. You know, Pigeonholed is like a 1-2 punch, like knock you flat out with I'm not killing you with kindness. This is like a fucking slaughter. But it's all my holding a mirror up to the situation and just being honest about the fuckery going on in the music industry or in the game. And I use a lot of $20 words in this song, so you may need to get a thesaurus out, a dictionary. But I promise you, it's all fucking real spit. I say something in this song, Pigeonholed. I say, talking truth to stupid. That's an expression. To talk truth to stupid. It's like to explain something to an idiot. There's other expressions or versions of that expression, like talking truth to power, but to talk truth to stupid is basically like, you know, trying to explain to a fucking moron, you know, that he's wasting his time,
right?
Trying to be a fucking superstar when you don't even have personal hygiene figured out yet. Like, and you're out here fucking trying to make waves or make I don't even know. Anyway, Pigeonholed is a pretty ruthless fucking microscope on the scene, and it ain't pretty. But All right. Next one is Burial Grounds. And, you know, I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. This is like one of my favorite songs on the album, one of my favorite beats. Lyrically, I just feel like this song hits like really close to home. I don't know. It just came together so well. This is I let the beat ride out for like a fucking full minute at the end of this song, and I love every second of it. Like when I listen to this song, I vibe out to the very fucking end because the beat just, I love the way it ends, you know. But that's a testament to Joe. Instrumentals, you know, on the production, just fucking crazy, crazy skills. Same thing with Monolith. He produced that too, and I feel like Burial Grounds and Monolith, they go right into each other, and so, but what the fuck, man? Every single one of these songs are like one of my children. So I'm gonna keep telling you that I love this song and I love that. I do, but straight up, like if I had to tell you 2 songs, if I only had to pick 2, okay, 3 songs, okay, 4 songs: Graffiti and Kung Fu, Burial Grounds, Monolith, and maybe you know, Chilling with the Caterpillars, if I had to pick favorites. But yeah, Monolith is one of those tracks that came together at the last minute. Like, this is one of Joe's newer beats. So I had a bunch of beats that I was using, but then he sent me this one. This was like one of the last beats he had sent me. And I was like, oh shit, this beat is sick. And I had this verse and I had these bars that were written, and they were set for a different beat, you know. But then I was like, I don't know. Let me try this. Let me spit this over this beat, this new one here. And I tried it, and it just clicked. And I was like, fuck, that's the Monolith, yo. All right, Retroactive, y'all. This song is a Frankenstein, like straight up, like you know, some of those early Twisted songs that are really just rehashed House of Crazies tracks that they're reproducing. You know, they kind of like re-recorded them or whatever. Well, that's what Retroactive is. The verses on Retroactive were actually my verses on previous collabs I had done with Wayne the Pain and maybe Infinity. So I kind of I took my parts from these previous collabs I had done, and even the beat of Retroactive is it's kind of like a remix of an original version. So, and I put that because honestly, these rhymes are like some of the earliest rhymes I wrote on the album. Like these are like some of my first bars. Retroactive is one of the, you know, one of the origins or the, you know, the early songs that came together. All right, moving on. Haphazardous is how do I describe this fucking song? It's about outer space. It's about other dimensions. It's about it. Let's put it this way. It's my answer to acid rap. Okay.
Oh.
It's completely fucking like fantastical. I'm talking about like bugs all of a sudden growing thousands of times bigger than they are. Like now they're like, you know, Godzilla, you know, monster, you know, crushing the city with one leg. And just talking about like interstellar, planetary, you know, multiverse, you know, acid trip shit is what that is. It's out there. Haphazardous. That was the whole idea behind haphazard hip hop. That was kind of going to be my my brand. Like Esham has acid rap, ICP has the wicked shit. I was spitting haphazard rap. You know, it's a little haphazard. It doesn't make sense. Maybe it's a little bit left field, you know. But anyway, that song's really cool. Oh, I'll tell you one more thing about Haphazardous. Inspiration for the hook came from SpongeBob SquarePants. That's all I'm going to say. But inspiration for the hook of Haphazardous came from SpongeBob SquarePants.
Did you watch that when it first came out, or what?
No, not at all. But
No.
I definitely have seen it and have a fond appreciation for it. And for the voice
It's funny because Daddy X's first solo CD is called Organic Soul. He actually has a beat that has somewhere on SpongeBob SquarePants. It has a little beat, and he like infused that with the beat. It sounds pretty cool.
Nice. No, I think you know the voice actor who does the Krusty Krab or whatever his name is. I mean, he's such a cool actor. He's in so many movies I love. He's in the show Lost. But anyway, he did a voice. I think it was the crab, you know, from SpongeBob.
Oh.
And the voice that he said something or whatever it was, and I totally like was inspired by that, and I came up with the hook for Haphazardous, like based off of what I heard him doing. But you have to go check out the song to hear what I'm talking about. If anything, that's my lure to lure you in. Come listen to Haphazardous and see if you can hear the SpongeBob SquarePants influence. It's like a scavenger hunt. See if you can hear it, you know? All right, anyway, let's move on. This one, I posted about this yesterday in my group. Oh, and by the way, guys, I am totally promoting my BeastMasteR Facebook group. Okay, please, join the group if you want to keep up with me and follow me in my adventures. I'll be posting in there a lot. That's going to be my headquarters for at least on Facebook. You know, I'm not posting on my personal profile that much. I only post the flyers for this show. But I'm posting a lot of artwork and music and videos and all sorts of stuff in my BeastMasteR Was Here group. But I digress. Eaters of the Dead is one of the strongest concept tracks on the album. It features Mad Max and myself as Vikings. All right. We are explorers, you know, sailing uncharted territories. We get to this island where there are these fucking monsters. They are like fucking dragons, not with wings, but more like velociraptors, like these fucking huge beasts, okay? And like Kong Island, you know, they fucking rule the island. They live in the caves under the waterfalls, and they just devour everybody who approaches the beach. And they just have like a whole lake just completely like littered with all the human remains and bones of all the people that have trespassed on the islands. But then here come these Vikings, right? That come and engage in epic battle with these clawed, you know, like they got venom in their teeth, and they're just savage, creatures that live on a tropical paradise of an island. So my verse and Max, we depict the Viking explorers, and then we have Ra the sun god come in on the third verse, and his verse is from the perspective of the monster, and he's rapping as the beasts, and it's really fucking cool. So the only other fun fact I have about this song is that I almost got Razakel on the hook for this track. I had her commissioned to do the hook for this, and it did not happen. She didn't come through, and so I did it myself. I did the hook myself, and I got Max and Ra, and yeah, I'm really proud of that one. This one I get a lot of compliments for, but mostly because Max is fucking ill on it, and so that right there is a good feature. But I wish I could tag him on the Spotify, because he didn't have Spotify account when I uploaded this, but he has one now. So it would be nice to get him tagged on it. Maybe I could figure that out one day. All right, y'all. If you guys watched a previous episode, we totally played Goldfish and Elephants when Lotus and Freak Show were guests. This was requested. Goldfish and Elephants is straight up a song about memory. Because as the expression goes, a goldfish has a very short memory. Have you ever looked in a tank and seen a goldfish swimming around? They go from here to here and they forget their fucking gender. Like they don't know what's up and down. Like they're just chasing bubbles. Like straight up Dory, you know? Amnesia. Right. Like they got their brain is so non-existent.
So they're like gender fluid. They go in between male and female.
Yeah, but that's not what. Yeah, right. No, they're turning the frogs gay. No, but there is an expression to have a goldfish memory, meaning that you just can't retain. And then on the flip side of that, they say that elephants have some of the longest memories ever. And they remember each other. They remember like when their loved ones die, they actually like bury them. That's where elephant graveyards, are born from. So you see what I'm doing there? This is like a yin yang of a title. The goldfish and elephants representing the short and the long-term memory, or the non-existent memory, and this whole song is like a kaleidoscope of rhymes about memory, and I'm proud of this one. I thought it came out really good. It's a concept track for sure, and it's got like 3 verses. I had a lot to say about memory, apparently. Writ of Execution, again. I know we've played this on the show before. This song is probably the closest to the wicked shit that I've ever done. I mean, some of the closest, because it's all about executions. It's all about murder, but it's murder on stage by order of the king in front of an audience, like a rock star. Can you imagine that back in the day? Dude coming out with a big black hood, looking like He-Man, like no shirt on, just like fucking all these muscles, and he's wielding this huge fucking double-headed axe, and he's got a motherfucker like Alice Cooper sitting there with his head in the basket, and they're like, whoosh, with the long drop method. Yeah. And the audience, the crowd, the villagers, they're all like, yeah, better you than me. Like,
right.
They're just like, fuck, I'm gonna pay my taxes this week.
Right.
But yeah, writ of execution. It's all about that capital punishment, and it's a song about execution in all forms. So I'm talking about all the weird, fucking gross, like medieval ways, like quartering and guillotines and old-fashioned beheadings, hangings, firing squad. Like I pretty much make reference to about every type of execution style. I'm sure there's an electric chair reference somewhere in there. Marie Antoinette. Anyway, that's what the song's about. Capital punishment. At the end, I got a sample of George Carlin from one of his, stand-ups talking about capital punishment. And, to put a skit at the end of your song, it's amazeballs that Spotify let me upload that. Like, I got George Carlin on my fucking song.
Oh.
And it's up on my Spotify. Like, go listen to Writ of Execution right now, and at the end, listen to George Carlin's wonderful speech about capital punishment, and it's wonderful. And yeah, it's up there on Spotify. Anyway, let's move right along here. We're halfway through. And I'm well aware that this album is so much longer than what artists normally put out. Like, essentially what this is like part 1 and 2 volumes together, you know. This is because if I had to split this album in half, I would have split it in half right after Goldfish and Elephants. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, there's so much more. Sorry, I did have to scroll up. After Eaters of the Dead, yeah, that would be the, I think, the last track of the first. Anyways, it's a long album. I put a lot of work into this, but Paranoia Will Destroy You. Man, this one's bittersweet because it was never meant to be. This was like a scrapped demo that we weren't even going to do. But when Twiz passed away, he didn't leave that much unrecorded material behind. And so I revisited this demo that he sent me, and I was able to turn it into a full track. And so that's why it's very special to me, because I mean, it's all about depression and suicidal thoughts and those kind of personal struggles, and it's very personal. And Twiz came up with this concept. This was his his idea, but it was for me and him to do back when we were doing this like trilogy of EPs called Mind, Body, and Soul. Okay, so we released the first EP. It was called the Mind Release. The next one was going to be the Body Drop, and then we were going to do the Soul Sucker or whatever, the Soul something. I don't know. I don't think we ever actually agreed on what the third one would be called, but it was Mind, Body, Soul, right? And the Mind Release had Sick Minds Think Alike, Alien Abduction, a couple of collabs, me and him, and a couple solo tracks, me and him. Paranoia Will Destroy You was a demo that was meant for the Body Drop, and we never actually did that, and he left us too soon in 2009. So 3 years later, I made it a point to release a post-hominous hominous release, and I'm really happy the way it came out. So rest in peace, Twiz. You know what? I'm gonna grab a beer and crack one open for the homie. All right. Next, Fly on the Wall. Ooh, you know, this might have been technically like the first single I released off of RHINOGLYPHICS. Maybe Pigeonholed was first, but Fly on the Wall, when I was promoting RHINOGLYPHICS, I was driving to class because I was taking class at the time, postgraduate school, and I remember I rapped this song like into the camera while I was driving to class as a promo for the release, and that was cool. It took me 3 tries to do that. Like, I'm driving to class and I'm trying to rap and like I fucked up, and I'm like, oh shit, let me start over. And I'm doing it a second time and like, oh, I fucked up. Okay, all right, one more time. On the 3rd try, I fucking nailed it all the way through. And if you watch that video, I've played that video, like, you guys have probably seen it. I do lose my breath a little bit. But let me tell you, I was happy that I actually made it all the way through. You know what I mean? Like, because the first 2 tries, I fucked it up. But that's what you don't know. When you see a nice video like that, you never know how many takes there were before you got that good one, right?
Right.
But let me give you, like, if I could explain Fly on the Wall. Fly on the Wall is like trying to imagine if you could be a fly on the wall and hear everything going on, and just see how different everyone is and all the different scenarios. Like, There's just so many little soap operas going on out there, you know.
Yeah.
Not just the stuff on YouTube. People sharing their grievances and airing their dirty laundry, and you know, people being conniving, manipulative, showboating, you know, energy fucking sucking, like leeching, just people out there being completely philanthropic. Is that the word? I'm making words up. Look, Fly on the Wall is like it's just this hodgepodge of all these different things and scenarios in a very unjudgmental way. Just trying to imagine knowing everything. You can't. You just can't know it all. You know, like I'm pretty content knowing that I'm not going to ever know everything. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I thought it came out really well. There's some really fucking clever bars in that song I'm proud of. I came up with some really fucking dope punchlines in that song. Same thing with Barnyard Farm. Barnyard Farm is special to me, inspired by the fact that my mom, Dukes, grew up on a farm in Minnesota, and there's a lot of references to the farm life that I know growing up, visiting my grandparents in Minnesota. And, you know, it's there's just little you know, references. And actually, I make reference to the Wicked Gnome in this song. You know, Carnival Spirits mascot actually shout out in Barnyard Farm. And there's also another line I really love in this song where I say the natives call me Dances with Rhinos, because just imagine that movie with Kevin Costner, Dances with Wolves. The Native Americans, they see Kevin Costner like dancing with the wolves, you know? And so they call him that. Like, that's your fucking name. I mean, imagine if like a bunch of Native Americans walk by and they see you picking your nose and they're like, you are Booger Eater. That is your name. Because that is what we saw you do. I just imagine like, imagine seeing me frolicking with the rhinos, and the natives are like, there he goes, dances with rhinos. Yes, that BeastMaster. I'm sorry, this is all in my mind, but I tried to put that out there. Those vibes. Barnyard Farm is really dope. I would say it's one of my personal favorites. All right, Crocodile Tears. Holy shit balls. I'm going to be completely honest with you. This is like a diss track in spirit, and it definitely, there is somebody specifically in mind, and I'm really sticking it to this person. And yeah, it's just, this was me getting it off my chest and putting it out there into the ether. And nobody likes a sycophantic, lying, conniving, manipulating, you know, cheater who cries crocodile tears to get out of a pickle. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I look, the metaphor is strong, and if you really listen to what I'm saying, I'm turning the fucking screws here. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm being savage as fuck on this song. And I thought it came out great. And the only thing that's weird about this song is that it's totally just like a Motley Crue riff from their 1994 self-titled album. You know, the Motley Crue with John Corabi, not Vince Neil. But that's what this beat is. It's a Motley Crue riff on loop, like turned into a beat. So it's practically a jacked beat, you know? I mean, we turned it into a hip-hop beat, but it's Mick Mars, it's Tommy Lee, it's Nikki Sixx, and John Corabi. Anyway, Crocodile Tears. Check it out if you want to hear the savage side of BeastMaster. And then Running Late, another banger by far. I really do love this song, and it's kind of weird because I was inspired by the idea of how everybody's always fucking hurrying and rushing. Everyone's always running late. Maybe that's just a New England thing, Panic. I don't know. Maybe down where you're at, everyone's a little bit more sleepy, like small town life.
Yeah.
But where I live, even in the small town areas, like it's just there's this sense of urgency and this like this no chill factor with the mass holes. Like if you on the roads, like verse 2 of this, I think it's verse 2. I specifically am talking about like getting caught behind, in traffic, stuck at red lights, making a wrong turn, putting in the wrong address in the GPS, stopping for gas, like all these things that make you run late. Like it's just, this song is very, very fine tuned, and I'm very proud of the hook as well because I thought it really came together well. It's just, and I remember my homie, who produces the music. He heard the song, and we used to work together. And he hit me up and he said to me, he goes, "TJ, the TJ I know is never late. Like you're always prompt and on time or early. Like you're, like what with this song, it's not you. You're not late. You know what I mean?" And I was like, well, all right, like check this out. Like let's say somebody is like, taking control of their life and they're like, they're not drinking, they're not smoking, right? But let's say they used to be an alcoholic, right? So they know what it felt like to be an alcoholic, but they're not anymore, right? They're recovering, right? I used to be on time and prompt, and when Joe knew me, I was very much never late. The fact that I wrote this song is because I understand like the concept of if you're not on time, you're late. Like I've had conversations with people, like people that are younger, like people in their 20s. I've heard some people express like this, like, why is everyone so in a hurry all the time? Like, what's the big deal? I show up late and everyone's mad. Like, I'm like, because you need to be on time. There's rules, Like, imagine if like doctors and nurses didn't show up on their shifts on time. Like, there'd be fucking hell to pay. I mean, I'm just saying, there's reasons people are fucking in a hurry and run. It's just an interesting concept, and
that's so definitely.
I used to be on time, and then I've gone through phases where I was actually like going through personal problems, and it was affecting my ability to like get out of the house on time. You know what I mean? So I felt like I actually like a recovering alcoholic. Like I was telling some. I'm speaking from experience, although I'm not actually that guy, but you know what I mean? But I've been that guy. and I'm just talking about being late in general for all sorts of things, for appointments, for anniversaries, pregnancies. No, I'm just kidding. late with your period. Like, no, I'm just kidding. I don't think there's one period reference in the song. That's not what I'm talking about. We're not running late like that. All right, but look, we only got 2 more tracks and then we're done. Thanks for sitting with me through this, or sitting through this with me. Oh yeah, Chilling with the Caterpillars. This is, like I said earlier, this is probably one of the top 5. This song is amazing. It's loosely based on Alice Through the Looking Glass, right? Alice in Wonderland. Going through eating the mushroom and shrinking and going through the woods and meeting Tweedledum and Tweedledee and the Cheshire Cat and of course the hookah smoking caterpillars. And this song is like my journey, and I kind of am the one who is in Alice's shoes, so I encounter the forest creatures and the caterpillar, and I smoke with the caterpillar and become a creature of comfort. And then I eat mushrooms and I find chupacabra and it goes dark. But yeah, this is my homage to that fairy tale, you know, and also this is like my my weed track. This is my weed appreciation track on Rhinoglyphics. And then lastly, I decided to do it like this. The title track is the closing track. And Rhinoglyphics as a song, in my opinion, it's powerful. The beat is perfect to close the album. This album has a couple of different influences, I would say. Much like the opening track, Graffiti and Kung Fu, I really put like the cream of the crop into these bars. But see, this beat is a little slower. These bars are a little longer. Like I cram more words into these bars than I can into most of these songs. So very specifically, this song is a mouthful. Rhinoglyphics is chock full of imagery and metaphors and all sorts of like references to Boston, because I'm a Boston, greater Boston area kid. And you know, there's this is really just kind of like this haphazard, like I'd say a verbal collage. You know, it's a collage full of punchlines. And really, if you guys are down with some lyrical punchlines, and you know, like really check out Rhinoglyphics, the whole album. You know, it's not like anything you've ever heard from anyone else. Like I'm not biting anybody's style here. This is all me. And I'd say this too. I made pretty damn sure that I didn't repeat myself. Like that's another challenge I give you, is to go listen to this album, all 18 tracks, and try to find a time when I'm repeating a rhyme. Like for real. Like fucking bar for bar, verse for verse, song for song. Like I don't repeat myself. I'm not saying the same thing over. I'm not talking about the hooks. Obviously you repeat yourself in the hook, right? But you know, this album was written as an album, you know, all killer, no filler. And I had a lot of fucking rhymes that I wrote that did not make it onto the album. So this was kind of like, you know, the best of the best, all my best offerings. And yeah, 9 years later, I'm still working on its follow-up, because I'm not a workhorse like that. You know, I'm not churning out fucking records like ICP does. But I'll tell you this, when I do drop my next album, it will be special like this one is to me. You know, it'll have a lot of meaning, and it'll be full of punchlines and killer beats to my liking. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Links in the description. Please follow me on Spotify so I can play my new shit for you when it drops. You know, that's all I can say. But yeah, thank you for sitting through it in Panic. Thanks for joining for this little overview.
No problem.
It's 6 o'clock right now. You know, I really hope if I spin the wheel, I've been thinking like, oh, I'll spin the wheel and we'll do a song of the week. But I really hope it's a Rhinoglyphic song, because there's only a few more left on the wheel. But knowing the luck that we've had on the show, I think it's going to be. And so that's the test. Let's find out. I'm going to do it. I'm going to spin the wheel and we're going to pick the song. But first, we're going to do a giveaway. So, Panic, what should we give away? Oh, shit. I haven't even opened any mail yet. How about we do that?
Cool.
I got some packages here. I can open one of them up. And what's up, everybody? We don't want to see one juggalo on RHINOGLYPHICS. That's awesome. Holy shit.
What kind of psycho just lets packages sit there unopened?
I know, right?
That's
Fucking
sick.
crazy.
That's fucking sick.
All right, so check it out. I'm going to open this one. Look how big this one is.
Jesus.
Yeah, this is going to be cool. All right, guys, look. When I open this up, I don't even know what's in it because this was a mystery box. You know when you buy like a mystery box from these motherfuckers, you don't know what you're going to get for your money?
From who?
Ah, well, that's the question. The answer is Dead Canvas.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I got a Dead Canvas mystery box from months ago. Panic, I know. Who does that? Who purchases things and lets them sit for months? It's because I like opening my mail in front of y'all. I'm weird. All right, let me find a knife, and we're going to cut this bad boy open.
Something's not right here, I'm telling you. Something's not right.
I know. All right, look. All right, for real, guys. Whatever's in here, you know it's going to be fucking dope, okay? And I'm going to give something away from this box as a giveaway at the end of the show. So if you would like to be included on the wheel for the spin to get a Dead Canvas something, chime off in the chat right now. I'm going to play a quick intermission so I can take a leak. And when we come back, we'll open this box, and then we'll spin for the song of the week. All right, but let's just this is just going to be a really quick 2-minute intermission so I can leak the lizard.
You know what I'm saying? We're like, yo, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? 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 You know what I'm saying?
I got much clown love for the Carnival Spirits crew. You know what I'm saying? I got low love for BeastMaster. You know what I'm saying? I got much clown love for the Carnival Spirits crew. You know what I'm saying? I got low love for Scotty 2-Ball. You know what I'm saying? I got much clown love for the Carnival Spirits crew. You know what I'm saying? I got low love for Roxy Riddlebox. You know what I'm saying? I got much clown love for the Carnival Spirits crew. You know what I'm saying? I got low love for Kylie Green 2 Fresh. You know what I'm saying? I got much clown love for the Carnival Spirits crew. You know what I'm saying? I got low love for Shanzi. You know what I'm saying? I got much clown love for the Carnival Spirits crew. You know what I'm saying? I got low love for Uncle Safi. You know what I'm saying? I got much clown love for the Carnival Spirits crew. You know what I'm saying? I got low love for Panic 17. You know what I'm saying? I got much clown love for the Carnival Spirits crew. You know what I'm saying? I got low love for Dawn Chaos. You know what I'm saying? I got low love for the Carnival Spirits. You know what I'm saying? 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 You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Quit saying I know what I'm saying. Sorry, that's what I say. You know what I'm saying? Stop. You can't help it. It's a fucking unconscious thing.
All right, and we're back. That was perfect timing. I was able to pinch that off right as it was ending. But I really had to pee. So, all right. If y'all are chiming in, all right, cool. So you guys are chiming in for the giveaway. I'm gonna open this box up and yeah, we'll spin the wheel and someone's gonna win something. How many times have you seen ICP live? Fucking way too many times to count, man. Like, it's been 25 years, and I feel like I've seen them like 3 times a year minimum for 25 years. What's that math? That's ridiculous. That can't even be real. Let me just try that. 25 times 3 is like 75 times. And that's just estimating. It's probably way more.
Have you ever went and seen them and left and like, man, they didn't do that great tonight. It wasn't that cool.
I mean, there might have been a show or two where I left feeling like I didn't get my full clown show, but it wasn't really their fault. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain. Because like I didn't get there on time, so I only caught like half the show or like the very end. You know what I mean? And so when I left, I was like, oh, that was so dope, but I missed like 75% of the set. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, it wasn't their fault. All right, guys. Yeah, you're included. Everyone who wants to be included in the giveaway. I'm not going to give you the whole contents of this box, but I am going to share. I'm going to share with y'all, and I'll pick something from the box to give. All right, so did I get a knife? I did. Let's cut this thing open. Let's find out what's in here. Next week, Saturday falls on 9/11, and this year it's the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks.
Oh, that's right.
So next week we're going to have a very special 20th anniversary of 9/11 edition of the BeastMasteR show. That's right. I know, right? I mean, it's just because the show happens to fall on this very prominent anniversary. So yeah, we're gonna have a segment. All right, holy shit. Wow. Lakeland Lunacy, you're on the wheel. You got it. Big things. All right. First of all, dude, it's a fucking hat. I can't believe this has been sitting in my apartment for months. This is so dope. This is so dope. I don't even wear hats anymore. Oh, look at this. Tight. Yo, I am going to be wearing this on the cover of next week's flyer. Hell yeah. Do I keep this on? Is that what the cool kids do?
Yeah. You want to be cool.
All right. I don't take that off and I'm going to get my card pulled.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Yo, this right here is worth the cost of the mystery box, and now there's so much more in here. So let's see what else I got. Oh, it looks like this is a slice of pumpkin pie or cheesecake, and it's been sitting here for months. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what this is. What is this? I mean, it's just the wrapper looks like a pumpkin, so I gotta open this up because there's something in here. Oh, you know what? I think these are hat pins. Okay, hold on, because I can see, but there's just like some bubble wrap in there, you know. You guys, I'm going to be sharing something from this box as a giveaway, maybe even more than one thing. Wow. All right. This is definitely staying with me. Woo! Hell yeah.
Oh shit, that's pretty dope.
This is a dope acrylic keychain, yo. This is Picasso's. I love it. Oh wow, this is fucking sick, man. So colorful. And And then there's 2 pins. One of them, I'm familiar with this guy. Yeah. Another Picasso pin. And then, oh, sweet. So this is the Justin Parker drop that they did. This is an acrylic pin. Mr. Eight Legs drew this. So that's fucking awesome, man. I love these pins. This one's really tiny, but I love it. And I actually have a growing hat pin collection. You guys want to see that? I think you guys need to see my hat pin collection. Panic, I'm gonna have to go full screen to show this, but you're gonna dig this because it's actually really dope. Check this out. Yeah, I got them over here. All right. A couple of these hat pins I have to keep separate because they're just so fucking cool. This is one of the newest ones I got. I got the gold edition of the Pals, Shaggy and
oh shit, yeah,
Shaggy and Keegan, the Pal collectibles. So that's the gold version, and I guess that's why these are separate from the rest of them because they're gold. But this is one of my prized possessions as far as the pin game. All right, this is a Wicked Dreams creation, gold butterfly, and it's Jay and Shags. Actually, it's just Shags. So this is a Shaggy butterfly gold, but see the numbers? It's 17 out of 20. I picked this up at the Gathering a couple of years ago, and yeah, I can't take it off of its board because it's 17 out of 20, and it's so fucking dope. So these two kind of stay separate. Here's the rest of the collection. All right. On the top here, you can see I got Hip Hop Zombies. I got Pink Pandemonium. I got Juggalesque. Bridget Bites designed these, more Juggalesque. UFO is Maddie Cypher's group, REM. And then over here I got, oh, that's Mikey Bone Road. Mikey Bone Road, this is Ninjas in Action, Jump Steady's Hatchet Man, Hell's Pit, Dr. Feelgood, Spider Bite Records, Maddie Cypher's label. Over here we got Whoopstock. I got Super Creep Ass Keegan as Mario. Violent J and Shaggy with that Rick and Morty skis. You guys watch Rick and Morty? Yo, in the new season of Rick and Morty, there's like a Juggalo reference. We talked about this already. Birdman is down to clown.
I haven't seen, I think it's season 4 and on.
It's in the very last episode of the very last season that just dropped, and there's a Juggalo reference in there. I'm just saying. But yeah, so I got the ICP Rick and Morty pin. I got some Fago pins. I got some again Wicked Dream Creations with her Dark Carnival butterfly steez, Slamfest, Great Malenko, Fred Fury. All right, these are all the DJ Clay pins that I got at the Gathering this year. I told the story yesterday of how this guy was hard selling me. He was like heckling me at the fucking booth. It was fucking ridiculous, but it was only $20. So, and then I got a Juggalo Yacht Club pin from Zane. Over here is the
yeah, I was looking at that one.
Justin Grossman. He did a game at DCG Con, and he called it "Eat Monopoly and Shit Out Connect 4," and that's what this pin is.
Oh, I remember hearing about that.
It's a Hatchet Man that looks like the Monopoly Man.
That's pretty dope.
I got this Rhino pin and this chair. This chair right here, I got it for double meaning. One, it reminds me of like a wrestling chair that you beat the shit out of someone with. And two, if you're familiar with the video Drinking Out of Cups, not my chair, Not my problem. Anyway, this is my hat pin collection, my growing hat pin collection that I now get to add this bad boy to, and this bad boy to, and that's it.
And what is that you have them on?
Oh, what's this on?
Yeah, like is it a cardboard?
It's literally just some envelope. I got mail one day, and I just put this on my envelope.
Yeah, so that's like an envelope you'd get like a poster or 8x10 or something.
Yeah, I think that this is an envelope that I either received like some other artwork in, like maybe I bought a print from Dead Canvas and they came in this envelope or something. But yeah, that's what it is. It's just an envelope.
Yeah.
Dude, I needed a place to put my pins. I had them all on a hat. I had a Fred Fury hat, and they were like all over the hat. But you know what? I'm really not down with that look. And it was getting really heavy. Like I was getting really top heavy. I had fucking all these pins. It's like having fucking weights on your fucking head. Like, no.
Yeah.
Like this is actually pretty fucking heavy. It's got all this metal and shit. Like
you don't think they weigh, but then you start adding a few.
Well, anyway, there's more in this box. Oh my god. But yeah, those pins, I just wanted to share the collection. All right, look at this. I don't even know what's in this. This is like, it's like a little fucking stocking stuffer. It's like Christmas in September. Oh my god, it's fucking September.
Yeah.
You can tell I'm a little scatterbrained. I'm like, it's July, August, September. If it ain't November, it ain't my birthday. That's all I know.
Right.
Boy, I can't wait until we have the BeastMaster Birthday Bash edition of the BeastMaster Show in November. Yeah, we're gonna have a big episode for my birthday. First week in November. All right, what the fuck is this? This is like a little lunch bag. See this? But it's like a spooky lunch bag, like Addams Family or something. Oh, no way. What? Wow. Dude. Damn. This is a hat pin. Look how big it is.
God damn.
Dude, hold on. It's the same design, but look at the size difference.
It's like the father to the little one.
Dude, this one right here is like the size of this one's nose.
God damn.
Well, fuck. I mean, this is going to look great on the board. If that board wasn't heavy enough now, fucking this thing, Jesus. Hold on, let me take it out of its little platter. This thing is great. Look at this. This is like 5 out of 15. All right. Hell yeah. This is a great mystery box. I knew I was going to love whatever the hell I got. You know what I mean? Because I don't have it. All right, this right here, I thought maybe they were charms. That one's a pin, but this one is a charm. Holy shit. It's Picasso's Beetlejuice. Look at that.
Damn.
This is fucking awesome. Thank you, Dead Canvas. This is awesome.
So, and I'm sure I'm the only one here, but for anybody else that has no clue, I mean, I know what a canvas is, but what is Dead Canvas?
It's a group of artists, and they're pretty much like 98% juggalos, you know, and they all support and promote each other and put out artwork under the banner of Dead Canvas. So they have a website, and you can actually support and purchase art.
Is it just like hats and pins, or is it like shirts and paintings and canvas?
Yeah, I got quite a bit of shirts. I got quite a bit of shirts, and you can get prints, and of course like the pin game. is great. You know,
So almost anything and everything that they could like print stuff on, basically.
pretty much, man. I mean, I haven't seen Dead Canvas make like everything, but you know, like beanies, hats, shirts. Yeah, the typical standard stuff that you can get. I'm sure they got koozies or something. These are great quality. Their shirts are fucking awesome quality. I fucking love.
And I mean, that's not a diss towards them. I'm just, you know me, dude. Like I'm almost like Shaggy in a way. I'm like, I don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah, and you're okay with it. So the rest that's in this box are all stickers and shit and flyers. Here's a print of Beetlejuice. I like that.
I honestly might have to look into that. Like some of those would look badass on a shirt.
Well, this thing right behind me is from one of my homies who's a dead canvas artist, Boppo the Clown. He's from Plymouth. I've known him for 20 years. You know, yeah. He's a really dope artist, and you know he's been fucking with Dead Canvas now for a while, and I love all those guys though. Like they seriously kick so much ass. Oh, here's another one of Boppo's work, and here's a sticker of his skull drip. And then what else do we got here? Ooh, here's a nice zombie here with the tongue.
That's pretty dope.
Here's another sticker. This guy.
They're really colorful.
Yeah, I like this one. This is definitely a Picasso piece. He's all stony and shit. He looks like he's been chilling with the caterpillars. And here's a nice green Dead Canvas sticker. Here's a Dead Canvas decal. These are all nice. Here's a flyer. I think I already showed you this. And then here is another print. Boom. So, I am willing to give up the sticker flyer portion of this box because this is the cheapest to mail. And all those pins and charms, those are mine. but I will send you, and it won't just be from here, but I've got other Dead Canvas, and you know, I'm going to include some pilferage from the Gathering, the Hootenanny, some Carnival Spirit swag. You'll probably see some Lakeland Lunacy stickers, holographics, and I'm going to put a little sticker pack together for the giveaway winner. All right, but it's going to include goodies from you know, from this mystery box that I just picked up.
You know, that's what's crazy. The only other person that I know I don't know him, but I assume like overall nobody's into stickers really. Like other than juggalos and everyone involved in that world, the only other person that online that I've ever heard talk about stickers and legitimately be excited about them is Bobby Lee's little brother, Steve Lee. Other than that, you don't really hear anybody talk about stickers and get excited about them.
Right. All right, so I see DC 17 is the first person that wants on the list. All right, and then Ivy Killer. Yo, I got to give a special shout out to Ivy Killer. Always supporting the BeastMaster show, Carnival Spirits, you know, Hours of Chaos. Like, I see you, man. I see your blog. I see you posting in your group, and you're always sharing our posts, man. That's mad cool of you. I really appreciate you and everyone like you who's helping, you know, spread the word. There's not that many people like you. You're really unique and one of a kind. So I really do appreciate it. Ghetto Freak Show. I will see you tomorrow, homie. All right, we got 3 on the wheel. What now? What now? If you win this spin, then you got to hit me up with your mailing address. If you have already won a giveaway in the past, I promise you, I still have your address on file. But if it is your first time winning a spin on the BeastMaster show, then you need to send me your address in order to win your prize. Who else entered? Oh, yeah, Chaos got Lakeland Lunacy a gift at the gathering. You didn't send that shit yet? Send that shit. Whoop, whoop, Chaos. You're going to love what's coming up for us in Carnival Spirits. Hell yeah. Ooh, tease me. Hell yeah. You did a good job. Do we need Carnival Spirits hats? Yeah, maybe we do. Maybe we do. That might actually be dope. Is this Scotty's way of entering the giveaway? I'm just going to assume it is.
Cahoots.
Rick and North is hella fresh. We need Carnival Spirits pins and charms. All right, now we're talking, Chaos.
Get it going.
Yeah, let's get it cracking. Wheel me, please. Yo, in all due time. In all due time. I would lime to be added, sir. You know what? I will be glad to add you too. Any lime. Any lime. Yakima. Juggalo. All right, this wheel's looking fat. Just the way I like it. Yeah, you'll take a spot. All right, I already got you. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I really appreciate the help, man. It's it does help, though. It helps a lot. Some are afraid to support. That's sad. I'd like to have my name added to the wheel. You're on the wheel, Yakima. All right, so look, if anyone else wants to get on this wheel, you have a little bit more time because we're gonna play the song of the week now, and then we'll spin the wheel. Got to do this in the right order. All right, now the question is, if I spin this wheel, what are the chances of us getting a RHINOGLYPHICS track? How many RHINOGLYPHICS tracks are left on the wheel? I see 1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh.
4, 5, 6. 6, man. How many more songs are on the wheel, period? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 songs. Hold on, let me just check the calendar real quick. I'll put it full screen so you can see. The calendar is right behind the Rhino. So let's see. 15. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we're on track. This is actually really perfect, guys, because we do have 2 more episodes in the year slotted for the year than we have songs on the wheel. But there are 2 more episodes where the song of the week will not be determined by a wheel spin. I know that today is not one of them because all RHINOGLYPHICS tracks are on the wheel. So we're spinning this fucking wheel. But the question is, are the fates going to be in our favor? And will it be a RHINOGLYPHICS track? And if it's not, do we play it or do we spin the wheel twice? I want to know what you think. Panic, what do you think? Should we try to force a Rhinoglyphics song for the sake of the anniversary, or should we just let it happen organically?
It wouldn't hurt to go for a second time.
All right. Well, I tell you what, I'm putting the energy out there, and I think it's going to happen. I'm going to spin this fucking wheel. We're going to get a Rhinoglyphics track. You ready? I'm going to use a Jedi mind trick to make it happen. Here we go. Nope. Damn it. All right. Now look. Are we going to spin again? Should we skip it? Or should we just play this song? I mean,
let's try one more time.
One more time, because it's Rhinoglyphics fucking episode. Like, this is it. This is the one episode this whole year that I'm making a big deal out of my album that came out 9 years ago. It's the one episode. All right. We're keeping that on the wheel. Potential Dementia is a great song, but that's a one-off. It's me and Mad Max and 50 Dead, Reverend Television again. So that's a hip-hop zombie track right there. But we'll play that another time. Come on, Rhinoglyphics. Come on. We're going to spin this wheel until we get a Rhinoglyphics track. God damn it. This is the song I released last year. This is... No.
Let's try one more time.
One more time. That's it. Third time's a charm. Come on, Rhinoglyphics.
Oh.
All right, look. Closing Time is a great song. This is actually a cover song. Leonard Cohen. Look it up. From like 1994.
I remember that.
But not today. Not today, Satan. All right, that's it. If we don't get a Rhinoglyphics track on this spin, dude, do you see how close we were to graffiti and kung fu? It was like right there. It was like right, bro.
Why don't you just go for graffiti and kung fu?
No, I have to hit it with the wheel, man. If I don't hit it with the wheel, it's not real.
Would it bother you?
Yeah, it would bother me. The fact that I'm spinning this wheel over and over again. All right, we already fucking got this song. Can't get the song twice. Pigeonholed would have been nice. That was right there. We're just gonna keep spinning this wheel. I'll turn this car around.
No way.
Dude, that's the third time in a row. I think it's trying to tell us something. But I'm not listening. Fuck that. We're spinning this wheel until we get a Rhinoglyphics song. Now it's a mission. This is from the Mind release.
I'll take full responsibility.
Not really fucking cool. I'm actually pretty pissed right now because this shouldn't be this difficult. But you know what? Yay! Oh my flipping God. Finally. And how appropriate. Holy shit balls. God damn. All right. Running late. Hiding the choice. Official. We found our song of the week. And let me tell you, it's a good one. Like I said, running late. This whole world is in an awful fucking hurry. Everybody's fucking running, stepping over each other. It's fucking crazy. So,
how early do you show up for work?
Like usually like 3 minutes late every day. All right. Here is the video. Let me mute this because I don't want to hear that ad. All right. I wasn't able to play the song of the week on the show last week because I was having connectivity issues. So hopefully I'll be able to actually play it this time. But I'll tell you what, you guys are going to follow the BeastMasteR group on Facebook and just check in there and I'm going to be sharing more Rhinoglyphics, partial lyrics, videos, artwork. You know, like this week, we'll continue to celebrate Rhinoglyphics. But for now, check out this song, "Running Late," and enjoy.
Late for my own funeral, oh, that's nothing out of the usual. Hey, if I'm late for my own funeral, oh, that's nothing out of the usual. Just rolling out of bed, haven't showered yet. When I'm dragging ass, I haven't. The foggiest night out during the day, barely awake, walking in place from a crawl. I'm running late, be a curse. I'm not a punctual person or the linchpin of the operation. I'm worthless, never plan ahead, always procrastinate. Watching everybody else hurry up and wait. It ain't fashionable if it's habitual. It's irresponsible, it's unpredictable. Your early bird gets the word, fuck what you heard. Some things aren't worth all the dirt in the world. People are rough and sloppy in an awful hurry. They say you're not on time if you're not early. It ain't a one-time situation, no sense of time, and I ain't changing. Hey, if I'm late for my own funeral, oh, that's nothing out of the usual. Hey, if I'm late for my own funeral, oh, that's nothing out of the usual. Just got on the road and making great time, backed up with the tolls and hit every red light. When I was younger, yeah, I was faster, but I was hungry and I was plastered. Half the time now I'm slow in the quick draw, just got passed by a dude in a rickshaw. We always have a set date, I'm always showing up late, and you expect no less. I had the wrong address, put in my GPS, and then I stopped for gas, like it never happened to you. Cut me some slack, I got a viable excuse that don't mean it's the truth. Skipping step number 2, baby, losing my juice. The blood is perfect and I might be late, at least I won't stab you in the back line of your face. And there ain't no telling how long it'll take for me to find a free minute. Too much on my plate, I'm running. Hey, if I'm late for my own funeral, oh, that's nothing out of the usual. Hey, if I'm late for my own funeral, oh, that's nothing out of the usual. Hey, if I'm late for my own funeral, oh, that's nothing out of the usual. Hey, if I'm late for my own funeral, oh, that's nothing out of the usual. Hey, if I'm late for my own funeral, oh, that's nothing out of the usual. Hey, if I'm late for my own funeral, oh, that's nothing out of the usual.
All right. Well, that was fun. It actually worked without a hitch this time. So good shit. All right. Did you miss? Spin twice. What up, Shayna? What up, Lakeland? What up, Scotty? I'm on the wheel. I'll put Shayna on the wheel. I'll put you on the wheel. All right. You guys wanted me to spin again and again. All right. Well, hey, look, we handled that situation. We got a Rhinoglyphics track on the wheel. It only took like 17 spins. Today's episode's been a lot of fun. I want to thank KMB, the Sexy Ninja, for joining us. Please make sure you check out and subscribe to C Plus Studios and support the Ninja. Really good guy, and he's making moves. Thank you, Chaos. Appreciate you. All right, guys. I think it is definitely time to pick our winner. So let me throw the wheel back up on the screen. I'll throw Shayna on it. And if anyone else, this is it. Last call. Last call to get in on the giveaway. Once I put Shayna on the wheel, I think we're done. What are you calling yourself on here? Ninjet665. All right, Shayna. Boom. So, again, this giveaway is brought to you by Dead Canvas and also by Lakeland Lunacy and probably Mikey Bone Road. Just the artists that are, that did the stickers that I'll be including. Again, I'm going to be including some Gathering swag, Hootenanny swag, Dead Canvas swag, Carnival Spirit swag, and Izza Def. Who's Izza? I'm looking. Oh, Izza Def. Yeah, I see you. All right, thank you, Chaos. Damn, your name is so short. I just looked right past it. I apologize. See, thank you for having each other's backs. So I got you. And I appreciate that because I totally apologize for missing that name. All right, so we got the names on the wheel. We are ready to go. This is my final words for the episode. I want to say I am looking forward to repping that D-Town Customs grill on my upper teeth as soon as they get in. When I get my grill, the one I won from Shaggy and the Creeps giveaway, I will not only show it off and show you guys the grill, but I will also show you the footage of me getting the molds for the grill. I haven't already showed you guys that, have I? I don't think I have. But I actually documented it. So we have that to look forward to. We have the United States of Insanity ICP documentary about the Juggalo March, featuring footage from yours truly to look forward to in October. Happy birthday, Hell's Pit, 17 years old. And happy birthday, RHINOGLYPHICS, 9 years old. Such a big boy, almost 10 digits. I mean, 2 digits, 10 fucking digits. All right, I'm definitely tired. I think it's dinner time for BeastMaster. But yeah, shout out to everybody dropping music, MC Snacks doing his thing, shout out to Politicize. Hopefully we get him involved in our movie reviews with KMB. And yeah, shout out to Danny Brown. Hope you get the help you need. All right. What do you say, Panic? You ready to fucking pick this winner or what? Oh, you're mute still. Did you know that? I can't unmute you.
Oh, shit. I've probably been saying stuff this whole time and hasn't been heard.
I know. We didn't hear none of it, bro. We didn't hear none of it.
Good, because I was saying some crazy shit.
I know, right? Good thing you censored yourself, man. Thank you. Good looks. All right, so guys, here we go. We're going to spin this wheel. Who's going to win? We'll find out. Right, meow. Izza Def. All right, hey, look at that. Sometimes it's nice to be the last one to join the wheel. So Izza Def, contact me in the DMs. Send me your mailing address, and I'll hook you up with some sticker swag. But you know what? Because it's a special anniversary edition on behalf of RHINOGLYPHICS, the fact that I'm working on a second album right now as we speak, I'm going to give you guys a second wheel spin.
No way.
Yeah, we're going to do 2 winners. So, here we go. Wheel spin number 2. Ghetto Freak Show. Well, ain't that some shit? Congratulations. You win the second wheel spin. You also get a sticker pack prize from the likes of everyone that you mentioned. Dead Canvas, Lakeland Lunacy, Mikey Bone Road, Carnival, all that shit. So, guys, get at me, and we'll make that happen. The winner of last week's giveaway, not the one, not the painting, but the actual regular giveaway, has yet to hit me up with their address. Slipping, exactly. Now, I am aware that there's a couple people that haven't received their prizes yet from previous giveaways. One of them is my fault, and I actually got your shit right here, and it's ready to send out. And one of them is someone else's fault, but I'm going to try and hunt that person down and rectify it. So do me a favor. If you are still waiting for your giveaway prize for the BeastMaster show on any episode, hit me up, let me know, remind me, and I will fix that shit. And yeah, Don Chaos, you made that happen. That's what's up. Teamwork makes the dream work. All right, man. Panic. It's been real. It's been fun. It hasn't been real fun. No, I'm just kidding. That's just I tell you what, is it deaf? Can you find Carnival Spirits on any other social media platform? Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, hell, Pinterest, TikTok. If you find Carnival Spirits on any other site, there is a direct message feature on all those other sites except YouTube. So
you know a pigeon that'll carry your information for you.
Yeah, yeah. So if direct message Carnival Spirits or BeastMaster, that's BSTMSTR, on any other social media platform, and I'll get the message. All right, that's how you get to us. Unfortunately, just not on YouTube. So, but again, Carnival Spirits has a presence on all your favorite social media, so it shouldn't be that hard to find us, and just reach out, and we'll get you that prize ASAP. I'm gonna go get some dinner. Panic. Have a great night, man. I'll be in touch with you, but yeah, Facebook, definitely hit up Carnival Spirits or me, BeastMaster, and I'll hook you up. And everybody else, you guys have a great weekend. Next week, we're gonna chop it up on some 9/11. we're gonna talk about the 20th anniversary. I mean, it's the 20th anniversary of 9/11, and we're gonna revisit 9/11. What does that mean? You'll find out next week. I've actually got plans for this episode. I've been waiting ever since I found out that the 20th anniversary of 9/11 fell on a Saturday this year with this schedule that we're doing. I was like, oh shit, this is going to be a segment. So yeah. But until then, always remember to fuck the fuck off, motherfuckers.